Hello, good evening, everybody. It is me, Letitia. I am here. I am alive on Twitch. I've been so busy with stuff recently, and I hate that my stream schedule has been such a mess again. Like, I've been trying my damn best to get something regular sorted, and then I get taken away for a couple of weeks doing whatever else I've been doing. But it's all been good stuff, I promise. I'm doing loads of events and what have you. But since I have today off, like I'm doing freelance work, but I can do that whenever. But I have today and tomorrow off. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try to stream on at least one of those days, because I do still have a lot of stuff to do. But that's a tomorrow Letitia thing to worry about. So I wanted to stream at least once, just to be like, hello, I'm alive, and to also catch up with everyone. And also, it's Farshnart. Can't miss out on some Farshnart in Fallout 76. So we're going to do that tonight. I'm going to hop straight in, because I've realised it's already 5 past, so chances are the event has already started. In unfortunate cases, already ended. I don't know. We shall find out, but we're going to hop in and get that started. It's going to be just a short, chill stream tonight. Just because, as I said, I do still have a lot I need to sort out before the next events that I'm going to, and what have you. And also because I really couldn't decide what to play, so I thought, yeah, we'll do a bit of Farshnart. Why not? See if we get lucky with any of the new masks and what have you. Because part of me was tempted to play Blueprints, but I also didn't want to have to use my brain for it. Okay, it's still going, good. And also with Doom the Dark Ages, I haven't had time to go back yet and 100% the chapter that I didn't 100% yet, which is really annoying me because it was such a long chapter. And I don't know how I missed something, and I'm so annoyed that I did. So I wanna do that before I go back into it. I was gonna say there's Naked Graham here, which is concerning. Also, no one is here. This is also concerning. Okay, the game crashed. Well, good start. Okay. So if I hop back into that server, we're not gonna be able to do it because I'm not gonna have time. I had 47 seconds to start it there, and just nope. Alright, let me back in and let me play the game. It's gonna be really, really awkward if the game keeps breaking, and then I'm gonna have to change the stream. I don't want to have to change the whole stream and be like, oh, I said I was playing this game, but now I'm playing this game because the one I wanted to play is broken. Behave yourself, game. Let me play you. How dare they have Farshnart out of order. I love how Farshnart started as being a thing that would happen once a year when it's meant to happen IRL. And now it's just in a rotation of random events that they run for a fortnight every so often whenever the hell they damn well please. It does kind of take away a bit of the whimsy of Farshnart. But, you know, it is what it is. It's fine. At least it's something, I guess. Yeah, hopefully it'll behave itself. If not, then I'll probably just do Blueprints instead. I don't want to use my brain tonight, but if the game keeps breaking, I'd rather do that than do the same chapter on Doom the Dark Ages and get frustrated that I can't find the things that I missed. But it's good to be streaming again, because it's been like, what, 2 weeks since I last streamed? Roughly. I was so busy with events stuff, like hosting events, traveling for other events. I just came back from America the other day, which was amazing, by the way. I'm so glad that I went. It was an incredible experience. And I have another 2 events that I'm going to in this next week as well. So I've been super busy. And I've been thinking about stream stuff, and I like the structure of the games I have going on right now. I just need more regularity to do streams. Okay, Farshnart is happening here. Jolly good. I was also thinking about making some changes to stuff as well. Why can't I sprint? Hello? I would like to sprint, game. I just... Okay, I'm not allowed to sprint, guys. There we go. Now I can sprint. Huzzah. Alright, I am ready to fix the robots. If they are broken. Fix. I fix. I fix. Look at me fix. I fix. Hee hee hee. I also forgot how loud Farshnot could be. My goodness. Things be happening. But it's fine, I fix. I fix. There we go. Do you also love how I've not played this game since I hit rank 100, I'm still rank 100. I stayed true to my word, I wasn't gonna play it because I had so many other things to do that I was just like, eh. I'm not gonna add Fallout 76 back into things when I have other games that I don't have time to stream, you know? So, I've literally not played this game since I hit rank 100. But yeah, the main goals is to... The main goals is... good grammar, Letitia. The main goal is... finish Doom the Dark Ages and Blueprints. And then add in some Skyrim and Oblivion. And then, like, one variety game as well. And then maybe get back into some Fallout 4 challenge runs too, but again, I need time to do all those things. Has anyone dropped anything off here? I don't think I have this one or this one. I have the beret, I have the owl mask. I'm also going to take all these plans that I don't have from the million times that I've missed Farshnot. There we go, I have new stuff already. Huzzah. Hello, I got distracted. I got majorly distracted. I also can't see because of the explosions. Hello. Oh, a blue devil. I forgot that the Farshnot enemy can be random. Between, like, what is it? A blue devil, the obvious Mega Sloth, and Grafton monster? Are those the only ones that can be there? Or are there more now? There we go. I forgot that there could be multiple. Where did its corpse go? I need to loot it. There it is. In the river. Delicious. There we go. And I'm over encumbered immediately. How was Atlanta? Good con? Was the con good? What con? In a voice of Austin Power. Oh, do behave, baby! It's a good time to start Baldur's Gate 3 on it. Don't you start, Shadow Gamer. Don't you make me play that game again, because I will, because I have a crippling addiction. I did love playing BG3, not gonna lie. And seeing so many people do challenge runs in it, I'm like, ooh, challenge runs be tempting. But also, I don't have time to do more challenge runs in games that take 200 hours to beat. I can't. I want to, but I can't. Flower display and... Oh, I got a Minotaur mask. Okay. Well, that's funny. I got one and then I looted one. Jolly good. Would anyone like to donate anything else that I maybe don't have already? I don't remember. Anyone want to donate? Donations, please. Donations. No donations. Okay. I'll wait for more. They went to Atlanta for a convention. Nope. There's no donations. That's not stuff I'm gonna leave. I can't be asked. I cannot be bothered to wait for that. Okay. Right, let's sort out stuff here. I'm confused. I'm confused by what you're confused about. If I divert your eyes to the bottom left of my screen, that will tell you what I went to Atlanta for. Oh, okay. That's fine. I didn't want to use your tent anyway. I forgot how to go into first person. I've not played this game in so long. There we go. I was like, I've not played the game. How does it work? I remembered. It's fine. Panic over, chat. I remembered how to play video games. That's a lie. It was a case of I just randomly spammed the buttons until something worked. Right. Let me cook things. Get them out of there. There we go. I also didn't even join a team. I forgot. This one. Never mind. Just kidding. This one. There we go. Hi, friends. Oh, wait. Let me sort out my masks. Apparel, I believe. Yes, okay. I have Minotaur. And a honeybee. Okay, apparently I remember nothing. Jolly good. Would anyone like a honeybee or 2 Minotaur masks? Because I don't need them. I'll go put them in the donations box. Because I forgot. It's been a while, okay? I remember nothing. Hello, I'm here to offer donations. Would you like this one? Or this one? Or this one? Enjoy. Well, we done Farshnot. That's all I wanted to do. I now have nothing else that is of importance to do in this game. We have done Farshnot. Listen, I just wanted to stream something and I didn't know what. This was like the go-to. It's the safety net game. Where if I don't know what I want to play, I will just play this instead. Let me see what freebie I have. Oh, I have several freebies. Oh yeah, because it's a new month. Okay. When it wants to load the Atomic Shop. There we go. Alrighty. I'll get the free things, because I apparently don't have any atoms to buy not free things. Which is fine, I can deal with that. Ooh. This looks cute. Okay. I'll take a cute thing, that's nice. And then my utility for the day. Carry weight boost, I always need those because I'm a little bit of a hoarder. Do I care about dailies and weeklies anymore? Gonna be honest, not really. I've hit rank 100, I don't really care about anything else. Like, past rank 100 is just what consumables and stuff. Yeah, I don't really care about that stuff. Like, it's nice, it's useful to have, but I don't play the game every damn day, so I don't really need any of that stuff. So that's fine. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna get some more gold, because I forgot that that's a thing that I need to do every day. And I might try and do some more of the fishing things that I still haven't done, because the fishing minigame hates me and doesn't want to give me the things that I want. That's what we'll do. We'll do some fishing. So why not? But yeah, I was really debating either streaming this or Doom or Blueprints. But it's just a case of with Doom, I want to get the oh my god, words. My words are not working. I wanted to get 100% on the chapter that I missed out on before, like, continuing. But it's a long-ass chapter, and I've not had time because jet lag and other events and stuff just kept getting in the way. Like, I've not played games in so long. I haven't even been to the gym either. Like, Went to the gym yesterday and today, and I was like, oh my god, I have not lifted something heavy in so long. It made me so happy. And I want to lift more heavy things. Like, my weights that are in the background there, like, I bought them for days when I don't have time to go to the gym. And between all, like, the events prepping and stuff, I've barely had time to use them as well. I'm just like, what do I have time for these days? The answer is nothing, apparently. Do I need improved bait for the fish that I need to catch here? I forgot the name, but I think it's the leatherback? It's the one to get the next reel upgrade. Words are hard. The Mark II reel, I think. Also, there's a vertibot above me. Hello. I don't know. I'm gonna start with some common, see how lucky I get, and then we'll do some improved in a bit. No. No to what? No as in, no, I don't need improved bait? I don't know. I have a lot of common bait. It's fine. I'll figure it out. But also, annoyingly, with the amount of money I've been spending recently on doing all the travel stuff and what have you, whenever I want to buy things that I need now, I'm very hesitant about doing so. Case in point, I want to buy a new shelving unit to replace the one behind me right now, because the one behind me at the moment is, gonna be honest, it's shit. You know, I said it when I got it. I just wanted something that does the job for a little bit and then get something better. I kind of think it's done its job now. It's also, gonna be honest, it's not standing up straight right now, which kind of concerns me that it's just gonna topple over. Because of how shit it is. Like, it does not feel... Fuck you, fish. It does not feel very secure. And I kind of want to get a more secure one. I'm very tempted to, actually. There's a really nice one that I was looking at. There's a combination of, like, metal and dark wood. There's one that has, like, backing panels to each shelf, and then there's one that's open back. I kind of like the look. Why are the fish being annoying today? I was gonna say something else, but I know my limits on Twitch. So why do the fish suck today? I hate them. Anywho, tangent. So I like the look of the one that has the backing panels more. But I know the one without the backing panels will obviously be easier to put together. It'll also be lighter because I don't really want to have to ask someone else to come and help me build it. And to be fair, I've built every piece of furniture I own by myself, which I'm pretty goddamn proud of, but it's also a case of, can I be bothered to build a really heavy-ass shelving unit by myself, or should I just buy a cheap, lightweight one? Well, it's not cheap, but a lightweight one instead. So, I don't know. I might buy the one without the backing panels. And it's also Falcon with the resub there for 31 months. Thank you so much, Falcon. That is very, very kind of you. Continue to enjoy your Zesty Lemon emotes, Zesty animated emotes, and your ad reviewing courtesy of your lovely self. Thank you so much for that. Welcome into some talk about shelves while I do some fishing. It's been so long since I streamed, I'm now talking about furniture instead of actually interesting things. Oh, someone's shopping. Enjoy your shopping, friend. But yeah, I like the look of the one with the back to it more. But because it's made of, like, solid wood, and me being the only person here, I'm like, can I really be bothered to assemble it myself? Because, like, yeah, as I said, I have assembled all the other furniture I own by myself. But just because of how busy I am at the moment with all the event stuff that I'm doing, I'm like, on my days off, I don't really want to overexert myself too much. So I think just for ease and convenience's sake, I might just get the one without the backing panels. Because, I mean, like, this shelf, it doesn't look too bad without a back to it. Like, part of me thinks it looks a little bit weird, but it doesn't look too bad. So I might get the one without the backing panels. Just because I can. And because it will be lighter and easier to put up. So I might do that. I want to hope that all of my stuff fits on it as well, because if it doesn't, then I don't know what to do. But I may buy that at some point soon. So maybe after all of my events this and next week, I might have a slightly different stream background. I don't know, we'll see. I just need to make a decision on what shelf I actually want. Because ideally I kind of want one that's a little bit wider as well, so it fills in more of the space, like, behind me on the sides here. But all the ones that I want to be the right height aren't the right width. And all the ones that are the right width aren't the right height, so it's really annoying. But then to get, like, a bespoke custom design shelf is going to cost a fortune, which I really don't care about it that much, gonna be honest. I do not care about it that much. Like, if streaming was my full-time job, where I'd get more money from it, then maybe I'd care. Maybe I'd want to get some bespoke shelves. But I don't care that much. I kind of don't want to do it. I'm also not getting the fish that I want. Still. Why am I not getting the fish that I want, chat? I'm gonna try some improved bait. Why am I not getting the fish that I want? It's definitely in the Savage Divide. I know it. This is the Savage Divide. Why am I not getting the stupid-ass fish that I want? Grr. I want the fish. Give fish. I also just wanted to do some fishing as well, because then it's kind of like a podcasty stream where we just chill out, don't do anything too intense. We're not playing a game that has, like, crazy in-depth story. And we can just, like, talk about stuff while I fail at catching the one fish that I need. Whereas if I was doing blueprints, I'd have to use my brain and give myself a headache trying to figure out the puzzles. And then Doom, I'd get way too distracted by the gameplay in Doom. And if I was playing any other game, I'd probably be too focused on the story to actually talk about stuff. So I thought this was a good game to play today while I catch up on things. If I do have time to stream tomorrow, I don't know what I'll play. If I have time in the daytime to sort out that chapter on Doom, I might do Doom. If not, then I'll probably just do Blueprints. Just because I can. But on Friday, I will be heading off to Canterbury Gaming Con for the weekend, where I'll be special guesting there. I might also be hosting a couple of things as well. So, you know, you should come there and see what I'm doing. Fuck you, fish. And then immediately after Canterbury Gaming Con, like literally the day after I come back from that, I'm going to Liverpool for Timeless Gaming Con as well, that I am very fortunate to be a creator at as well. I was going to be doing some hosting there, but behind the scenes stuff happened. Oh my god, these fish be feisty today. What are you? Oh my god, I got it. Holy shit. That fucking fish. That fucking fish. Oh my gosh. I don't want to think about how many times I have fished here to try and catch that stupid ass fish. And then it took me 4 improved bait to get it. And it put up a fight as well. But I finally bloody have the bastard. Okay. Cool. Right, so I need rarer fish for the Mark III. Okay, I need an axolotl, 3 ashen ambushes, and 3 bluefin zappers. Okay, chat, where's the axolotl for this month? Someone tell me that while I was gonna say, well, I'll go do the event that popped up, but it just died because no one did it. Never mind. I'm gonna go to my camp and I guess customize my rod to make it better with my Mark II reel. Wait, there's someone's camp here. Can I use someone's camp to do it? Do they have what I need here? Hello. Do you have a workbench? I don't know what one I need. What workbench do I need for it? I forgot. It's very dark in here. I'm also going to assume no they don't, because this seems like a themed, not fully decorated house. So I'm going to assume they don't have the workbench just randomly in one of these rooms. Yeah, no, it seems very deliberately themed. It is cool though. This is a really nice build. And we go up again. Fish! I can use this. Hello. Oh, it's a light. Interesting. Look at the fish. Wow. So this is where the workbench is up. Moving on. Okay, not all of the work, but well, some of the workbenches. This is such a cool camp, not gonna lie. Armor workbench. Hi, fish. What is the one I'm looking for? Is it the Tinkerer's bench? That it doesn't seem to be here. Okay, we're gonna go to my camp, because I know that I have one of those. You think there's axolotl gulpers? I mean, I feel like the gulper is a close relative of the axolotl. They're both, like, aquatic, lizardy things. Letitia, the professional animal identifier. Axolotls are lizardy things. Also, there's a whole thing going on up there. Can I... There we go. Hey guys, how's it going? Can I... I missed. I missed. I missed. I feel like it might just be damage drop-off and not me actually missing. Is it Tinkerer's workbench? I don't know how to make things. Fishing. Modify. There we go. I only have Mark 1. How do I unlock Mark 2? Or is it like a... That answers my question. It is a plan! Okay. Never mind. I know what I'm doing. Shut up, chat. Okay. Mark 2 reel. My strength 145. Okay. Cool. Let's see if that makes any sort of difference at all. I don't know. I wish there was a way for you to check where the axolotl is each month. I've also missed 2 now. I've missed June and July's axolotls. I forgot that the entire month of July passed by. Because obviously I was in America at the end of the month. And I forgot that a new month happened at some point during that. So, my bad. Let's... I'm trying to even think where there's water in the Ash Heap region. There's water... There's water, like, somewhere over here, I think. I don't remember where here, though. By the lake, obviously. Lake means water. That is how that works, god damn it. Okay, we'll see if we can catch some fish there. I need to know where this month's axolotl is, because I don't know. Let's see. Oh god, I can't spell apparently. Right, let me look. Fallout 76 axolotl location. August. Where are you? This doesn't help. Let me try again. Location August. I don't want a video. Is that this month's one? Striped axolotl. Are you the August one? Yes, okay. So it can be caught in the Maya and Skyline Valley. I think one of the other fish I need to catch is in Skyline Valley as well. So I'll do these ones here, and I'll just keep an eye out in Skyline Valley for the axolotl as well. Yeah. Bluefin Zapper. Okay. Right, we'll do a spot of fishing here while we do some more chill podcasty catch-up style stuff. And then wait for whatever the next event will be. Or until we get to the 8 o'clock Farshnart. Has there been like an update to the game or something? Because I am not doing that much damage against a Mirelurk Hunter there, which concerns me a bit. Oh, it's because I'm hitting him in the claw and not anything useful. That would be why. Never mind, I just wasn't vatsing properly. Okay, good to know. Let me grab some of this stuff. Oh, I don't want the sledgehammer that's heavy, funnily enough. I can go back in there. I don't want it. Get out of here. Too heavy. Okay, fishing time. Alright, let's see what we get. So, now we're in chill times. How's it going, chat? It's been a couple of weeks. I hope you've been well. I'm also going to turn on the light now because shadow is fun. I was going to say, is anything biting? Just nothing was happening though. Oh, blimey. Okay. That was fine. I'm concerned I'm probably just gonna need to keep using improved bait, but I have so much common bait that I'm gonna try my luck with it for a little bit and see what happens. And go from there, really. But yeah, I feel really bad that just I have been so irregular with the streams recently. Just because I've really been trying to focus on all of these events that I've got going on. Because that is part of my career that I really want to focus on this year. Like, as I've said so many times, streaming is not my job. Streaming will never be my job. So it won't ever be the thing that will take priority over other work. Like, it'll be something I will want to do in my free time, but if there's a paying job on the as an opportunity, I will take that instead of streaming, because I don't stream enough to warrant people wanting to give me money, which is fine, I get that. And I'm obviously very grateful for any money that I do get from streaming, but I want to prioritize the jobs that will, one, pay me more because your girl needs money, and two, because that's the part of my career that I want to advance. I don't want this to be a job. I want it to be something fun that I do to unwind after a busy day. I want to also use it as portfolio builder for all of my hosting and presenting stuff. If I do get to do like streaming events or sponsorships or whatever, cool, awesome, great, love that. But it's not something I'm going to treat as a full-time job. I want video games to be fun, not work. But like I said, I do like just hanging out and chilling and playing video games. I like it a lot. So I feel really bad when I go through periods of time where I can't do that. Because I hate having an irregular schedule because I don't want to seem unreliable. It's just, yeah, this month has been so chaotic for me. Because, yeah, I went to Bristol a couple of weeks ago for an event. Then I went to Manchester the next weekend for MegaCon. Then this past weekend I went to Atlanta in America for a conference. Then this weekend I'm going to Kent for Canterbury Gaming Con. Then next week, in the middle of the week, I'm going to Timeless Gaming Con. Like, there's barely been any time for me to, like, relax and chill for a bit. I know I said I was going to try and do some, like, just chatting streams from hotel rooms, but for MegaCon, there was a lot of socializing going on. Like, it was one of my friend's birthdays the day before MegaCon, so we went out on one of the nights to celebrate that. Then the second night of MegaCon, I got food poisoning, so I was too sick to do anything. And then the third night, gonna be honest, I just wanted to sleep. I was so exhausted that I wanted my bed, and that was it. And then while I was in Atlanta, literally there was no time to stream. Because when I got there late because the flight delays are fun. And also trying to figure out how to get to the hotel without Google Maps because I don't have an American phone was also fun. I got there, I was jet lagged, I just wanted to sleep to get ready for the actual, like, classes themselves. And then my work days in Atlanta started at 8:30 a.m. and didn't finish until 10 p.m. That's obviously, like, including, like, dinner and stuff. Like, we'd do the classes would finish at about 6. And then we'd go to dinner and, like, have drinks and talk to each other outside of the classroom. And yeah, we typically get back to the hotel at about 10 p.m.-ish. And at 10 p.m, I'm not going to want to start a live stream, going to be honest. That feels too late for me. And it would also be a case of, because of time zones, and with a lot of my audience being British/European predominantly, like, I know I have an audience in other countries and in, like, you know, places like America where it would be the time that I would be streaming, or like in Australia when it would be like later on in the day for them. Oops, I got distracted there. The majority of my audience is British/European. So if I streamed at 10 p.m. there for me, it would be like 3 a.m. in England. I don't think any of my viewers would be awake at 3 a.m. in England. I don't think so. So it'd be a case of, yeah, in America there wouldn't really be much point in me streaming anyway if I wanted to stream at like 10 p.m, which I didn't. I was too tired at that point. I wanted some quiet time. After speaking and networking all evening, for all evenings that I was there for, I wanted to just rest my voice and rest my brain. Then yeah, I got back Monday. Well, I was extremely jet lagged. And I did not want to exist, gonna be honest. Like, I somehow got back to London earlier than expected. The flight was expected to arrive at 7:15 a.m. We touched down at Heathrow Airport at 6:25 a.m. I don't know how a flight can possibly get there 50 minutes early. That's 50 minutes early. But I'm not complaining. It was a very short flight. It was super chill. I had no one in the seats next to me or in front of me or behind me, so I could just, like, lay down, watch some TV for a bit, then when it went into nighttime, actually have a nap. It was a very shit nap, but I could close my eyes for a bit and just relax. Like, I didn't sleep because I physically I can't on transport, but I just shut my eyes for a bit and chilled, which was nice. Then yeah, getting back at 6:25 a.m., it's like, oh my gosh, London is just waking up, and I have just been awake the whole day in America and done a flight home. I had like 2 coffees and a Red Bull before freaking 9 a.m. And then by the time it got to like 1 p.m., after I'd gotten home and unpacked, well, I say unpacked, that's going to be some rubbish there. Yeah, there was no fight for that fish. After I got home and very badly attempted to start unpacking, it was like 1 p.m. and I was exhausted and I just had a nap. And I woke up in the evening and I was like, why did I do that? I've now fucked up my sleep schedule. Because I wanted to try and be productive on the Monday, because I'm like, oh, if I get back nice and early, I can do work and stuff. No. Jet lag had other plans. It was like, no, you don't get to be productive today. But I mean, I guess, I don't know why there's an explosion there. But I guess self-care is kind of being productive in a different way. Then yeah, yesterday I spent most of the day actually catching up on things that I had not done. There's also someone fishing next to me. Hi, friend. So yesterday was like a freelance work day. Today has been my first actual day back that has felt like a normal day. Like, I've gotten back into the rhythm of things, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. Ooh, that's a new fish I don't have yet. Ashen ambush. Okay, so that's what they look like. I need 2 more of those. Got it. Got it. So okay, now increases productivity in the future. Exactly that. That's why I'm like, yep, I should look after myself. So I took Monday as a day to just chill, which was very, very much needed. I also just realized, it took me a while because, you know, ADHD. But looking at chat, I realized I had both Ark of the Shadow and Shadow Gamer there. And I couldn't remember which one of you I called Shadow. Because I think I call both of you Shadow. Because you're never both in the chat at the same time. So my brain was like looking at the chat feed and like seeing the sound alert redeem, which was like, I don't know, about 10 minutes ago now, if that. And I was like, oh wait, no, the other Shadow was in chat earlier too, and I got so confused. My brain was like, wait, there's 2 of you. Until now. Yeah, you're both in my chat. It hurt my brain. I think... Do I call you both Shadow? I don't remember. I think I call Ark of the Shadow Ark. I'm pretty sure I call them Ark. And then Shadow Gamer, I think I call you Shadow. I think. I don't remember. Brain no worky. Ark of the Shadow, if you're still in chat, can you tell me what I call you normally? I don't remember. I don't know if they're still in chat. They might be lurking. I don't know. You know the user Ark of the Shadow Gamer. Oh god, no, that would actually hurt my brain. Y'all need to stop having the same things in your usernames. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I also missed, you can make a farmer's stall and sell stuff. Yeah, no, the Fallout First item this month looks really cute. I'd be digging it, I like the clutter items. The clutter items are fun. There's also another swarm of vertibots. Are they, like, stalking me today? What is happening? Like, every location I've been to, they have also been there. Why? What do they want from me? I'm busy catching fish. I don't care about your problems. No! Come here, stupid fish. Ooh, glowy fish. Ooh. Wait, does this count? It doesn't count. That's so annoying that it doesn't count. I forgot. It's been a couple of weeks. That was a whole issue that I had with the piranha, that I caught the glowing piranha like 10 million times before I caught the regular piranha. I forgot. If it's glowing, it doesn't count. So now I need to catch 4 of the bastards. It's fine. Fine, we'll catch them all. We've got Farshnight in 11 minutes. Oh god! Oh god, I'm being attacked. Hello? Hello? Fuck off. Go away, I'm fishing. Hi friend, I get to see who's fishing with me. How are you? Don't even know where that Milo came from. It just appeared out of nowhere. Ouchies. Anyway, back to fishing. Do you guys like the more chill, sort of chatty, podcasty style kind of stream like this? Where we just do some fishing, do some Farshnart? Do you like this kind of vibe? Because I kind of like being able to talk a bit more and not having to focus on loads of things happening at once. It would just be a case of when there's a fish, I gotta focus on catching the fish. But in moments like this, it's super chill and I can just talk and not get distracted by stuff. Then obviously some of the other games I play don't allow me to do that. But I thought it'd be good to do this as like the first stream back, to just have a nice little catch up with everyone about stuff. Because yeah, it has been a couple of weeks. And it's frustrating, but hopefully after these next couple of events across the next week or so, things will be a little bit more chill again, and I should be able to stream a couple of times a week, hopefully. Because I will have another event that I'm hosting at the end of August. And then I do have a couple of other events later on in the year, but there won't be as many all smushed together as these 5 that I've just had. Well, I'm in the process of doing, I should say. Because they have literally just been back to back to back to back. Which I feel quite lucky that I managed to fit them all in, because like some of them I said yes to months ago without thinking about the dates of them, because they were just so far away at the time that I'm like, I don't care, I'll figure it out nearer the time. Like, for example, Canterbury Gaming Con that I'm going to this weekend, I said yes to that in March. And it's happening in August. There's another event that I also said yes to in March that's happening in November. So very, very far away. And then, yeah, just everything else kind of slotted in literally just around it, which was perfect. The Bristol event I said yes to that same week. Because I was like, it's just before all of the other things, I can slot it in. So I feel quite lucky that I managed to fit it all in. And the fact that literally I'm going straight from CGC to Timeless is crazy. Like, literally, I get back from CGC Monday, I get on my train to Liverpool for Timeless on Tuesday. I don't get a rest day between those two events. I just go from one to the other. So that'll be fun. And I think after Timeless, I have work at one of my other jobs. Oh no, do I have a rest day after Timeless? Because I think I might need one. I'll need to check my calendar in a moment, because I'm actually not sure if I have a rest day. Because I forgot my other 2 jobs are also a thing that I will need to go and do again at some point. Because I've just not been able to do either of them while I've been away. Whoops. I mean, technically the Bristol event was for one of my jobs, just not the other one. I'm going to quickly check, actually. Let me look at my calendar, because I don't know if I have a break after Timeless or not, and that concerns me. That really does concern me a bit now. Right, this week is fine. Let me check next week. Okay, I have a day off. I come back from Timeless on Thursday, and then I have work on Saturday. I have Friday. Friday will be the day that I just don't exist. That'll be the day that I'll just sleep the whole day. I may stream, but I'm gonna say it's very unlikely, and I'd probably stream on the Sunday. I think. Because what I'm thinking, if I get everything I need to get sorted out tomorrow morning, I'll stream tomorrow evening. It will likely be Blueprints. Then go to Canterbury Gaming Con. I'll be coming back from that Monday. Might be Sunday night, I don't know yet. Could be Monday. I have my hotel booked until Monday anyway, so it's fine. But Monday I will likely be repacking for Timeless anyway. So even if I get back Sunday night, I'm probably not going to stream on the Monday. I don't know. We'll see. But then, yeah, go do Timeless. Friday will be my actual proper rest day. Saturday, I have a late shift at my first job. So I literally will not be able to stream. I'll get home at like 10 p.m, which I don't want to stream that late, as established earlier. And I'll probably stream next Sunday. So it'll be another about week and a bit of no streams. But then hopefully after that, things will be a bit more chill again, ideally. I'm playing BG3 and just killed the hag before she gets an alert. Nice! Damn, that's impressive. How'd you kill her, Shadow? I'm intrigued now. I gotta know. See, like, because I've done one playthrough of BG3 now, and I've watched so many other people do challenge runs in it, it really makes me want to do challenge runs in it. But, like, I don't want to back myself into that corner of BG3 content, because I've done that with Fallout 4 so many times now. And because I haven't streamed Fallout 4 in a little bit, all of my regular Fallout 4 viewers just aren't here because they're only here for Fallout 4, which I get it. But I'm also kind of like, I want to do more Fallout 4, because I actually want to do all these challenge run ideas that I have. But I don't really have the time to get invested in a run right now. I don't know, maybe once I get back and once I've finished Blueprints and Doom, we might try and squeeze some Fallout 4 challenge runs back into things. Amongst finally completing Skyrim, because it's been literal years since I started that playthrough and have not made any progress in the main story. Kind of forgot what I have to even do for the main story at this point. I literally don't remember what point in the main story I'm at in Skyrim because it's been literal years since I've done it. So, oops. But we'll get back to some Fallout 4 stuff eventually. It'll happen. It's fine. Let me catch this fish first and I'll read it. That's not a fish. That's trash. Yep. Shadowheart used Command Grog Karlach, hits with Everburn Blade, others hold off, the red caps repeat. Okay, interesting. That's a solid strategy, I like that. I love that when I played Baldur's Gate 3, I just had no strategy for anything. I would attack first and ask questions later. And then if I don't like the questions, then I'd reload my save. To be fair, there were some times where I was accidentally brilliant, which I'm quite proud of. I still like the concept of killing as many enemies as I could with gravity. Whether it was shoving them off of a high thing until they went splat, or using Thunderwave or Arrows of Roaring Thunder to yeet things into the abyss. I liked killing things with gravity. Sure, it did mean that several boss enemies I wouldn't be able to loot the items off their corpses, but it made the fights a lot easier, so I don't care about that. I also just loved how much it pissed everyone off. They're like, but the loot! And I'm like, but I don't care, I won the fight turn 1! It was just such an obscure strategy that I don't know why it became my thing, but it became my thing. Like, frickin' Orin's boss fight, because I was just like, I'm done with this bullshit. And then I just yeeted her into the abyss, and thankfully, because, you know, she has a key item, she has that netherstone on her, thankfully, the cutscene prepares you for that, and it's like, okay, if she fell into the abyss, her corpse is gonna magically teleport back onto the platform so you can then loot it from the cutscene where it shows you literally looting her body. So I like that the game prepares you for that. But it's still funny that I was just like, "Be gone, bitch," and then shoved her into the abyss. That was very funny. Repelling Blast with the Walk's also good for that. True, yeah. I just didn't really use Will in the party that much, and I didn't respec any of my characters because chat said for a first playthrough, for someone like me who has never played D&D before, it would get very overwhelming. So I didn't respec anyone for anything. I tried to at one point and then gave up on it, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna stick with what I got and then go from there. So my main party was myself, Astarion, Gale, and it started out as Shadowheart. I then replaced Shadowheart with Jaheira because I learned that Jaheira can actually land her attacks. Because, like, I wanted a healer in my party, and I'm like, ooh, Jaheira seems like she could be a good healer if I spec her correctly. And yeah, the fact that she has some pretty damn good attacks, some pretty damn good spells that she can actually hit, unlike Shadowheart, who misses all the goddamn time. I got sick of it. Like, it was just so annoying. But having the, I forgot what they're called. The little, like, guardian spirits that, like, circle Shadowheart. I liked having those because I could just run up to people and then they'd take damage just by being near me. Which, you know, at least made Shadowheart do some damage each turn, so that was nice. Also, it's Farshnot time. Guys, it's time for Farshnot. Farshnot Day! One day I want to go to real Farshnot Day. I've been to real Helvetia, which, let me tell you, out of all the places in the game, Helvetia literally feels like a 1-to-1 scale. It's crazy. Like, the town is that small. There's, like, 60 people that live in it. Standing in that main street that this screen grab is from, it felt like I was in the game. It was crazy. Like, everything felt 1-to-1 scale. Like, I will admit, further up one of the roads, there were more houses for those, like, 50 people that live there. But other than that, it feels pretty much 1-to-1. Like, some of the other locations in the game, when I went to them IRL, I was like, okay, this is pretty damn close. Or like, wow, this looks cool, not being all destroyed and stuff. But Helvetia is pretty much just 1-for-1. It's crazy. Like, I remember at one point, I stood right here. Like, we parked the car on the side of the road here. We stepped out and we're like, oh my god, we are ready to start a Farshnot parade. It was insane. But I absolutely... I loved it. It was incredible. I want to go back to more places in West Virginia IRL, just to be like, look, Fallout 76 is real. Because it was so much fun, and the fact that I got to do that with one of my besties, it made me extremely happy. Because, like, we met through this game, and everyone was like, okay, you guys have to meet IRL because it would be utter chaos, and let me tell ya, it was chaos. But it was the best kind of chaos. Like, there was a point where we got lost, and everyone in our chats was like, yeah, that sounds about right for you two. We definitely got lost, because, let me put this into perspective for you, right? I don't know if you're aware of it, guys, but Appalachia, you know, where this game is set, that we have all played a lot of here, has mountains. Mountains are really tall. Really tall mountains means that GPS signal doesn't work well up there. So we went up a mountain, lost signal, got to the bottom of the mountain, got signal again, and realized that our arrival estimate time went from half an hour to 2 hours. And the only reason that I noticed that, which was quite hilarious, was because I was desperate to go and pee. And my brain was like, I can hold pee for half an hour. I don't want to, but I can. But 2 hours, I was like, yeah, there's no way. There's no way I can hold my pee for 2 hours. So we stopped off at a gas station. And then, yeah, reassessed where we were. And then we had to drive back up and down that same mountain because we missed a turn right at the bottom of the mountain that we were meant to take to get us to Helvetia. So yeah, we got to Helvetia a lot later than we wanted to. Which was funny, but we made it. And that was the main thing. So that's my fun story about Helvetia that happened, like, almost 3 years ago now, which is crazy to think about that, because we went in November of 2022, because it was just after I finished my contract in the Caribbean, which was at the start of November. And then, yeah, I was in West Virginia for just under a week. And it was really warm in November. It was very bizarre. Like, the first day I got to West Virginia, it was like 26 or 27 Celsius. Which, I don't know what that is Fahrenheit. I can't be bothered to use my brain. But it was very warm for that time of year. Like, I did not expect being able to leave the Caribbean and still be able to wear shorts and a t-shirt and not be freezing. It was crazy. Like, I expected when I get back to England I'd be super cold, not having a winter coat. Like, all I had was like jeans and a hoodie, which kind of did the job, I guess, but I was still cold. But the fact that I was in West Virginia, still wearing like shorts and t-shirts and stuff, I was like, this is very bizarre for November. I mean, granted, I don't know what the normal weather there is like, but I was told that it was quite warm for November. So I got lucky with the weather. The weather was just very nice to me, which was awesome. I'm also, yeah, going to assume that nothing's changed with this event since the last time it was a thing. That they haven't changed any of the spawns or altered anything at all. Because I never know anymore, because I play this game so sporadically that I never know what they change. I just roll with it and pretend I know what I'm doing. Until I realise, oh no, they changed these things. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That's fine, we'll figure it out, it's all good. Get out of here. Okay. Cool. I'll probably swap to Railway for the Super Mutants. I need to make more spikes, actually. I've only got 200. Which is not a lot. But I also think how I don't technically need that many anyway, I guess. So it's fine. Because how almost over encumbered am I? Almost over encumbered. Got it. Okay. I may sort out my inventory stuff after this event. Hello. And then we'll do a little bit more fishing, I think. I may see what the daily fishing quest is as well. Check out a few other bits too. Because yeah, it's going to be super chill tonight. I'll probably finish, I want to say at about 10-ish, roughly, maybe. I'll see, because yeah, I do still have other things that I need to get sorted today and tomorrow before I leave for the weekend. I know I could go a little bit later, and then like maybe after I've done a little bit more fishing, I could always swap to blueprints for like a day. Not a IRL day, but like a day in the game. See what I get from there. Because I feel like we get the gist of Farshnot. I just wanted to do it just for nostalgia's sake, you know? I don't know, if we chill with me just doing Farshnot and fishing, then this will just be a super casual Farshnot and fishing stream. And we'll just like talk about stuff as well. There's a ghoul. Hello. They're all glowy and stinky. But if we're cool with it being just super chill, Farshnart and fishing, then I'll just do that. I don't like that they're still wanting to fight things. Please stop fighting, guys. You're meant to go do the thing. Please heal. Hello. I feel like they've nerfed... They've either nerfed troubleshooters or they've nerfed friendly fire, because it's not healing as good as it used to. No, because it's still 50% for troubleshooters. They've either nerfed friendly fire or just the percentage of something, I don't know. But this definitely feels like it heals a lot slower than it normally does. Which is fascinating, and I don't know how I feel about that. But, oh well, it's fine. We make do. Alright, let's see what creature we get this time. Because I actually forgot that they randomized the creature now. I think it's just the one of those three, the Blue Devil, the Mega Sloth, or the Grafton Monster. I don't think there's any others. I don't remember. Oh no, we have an Ogre as well. Okay. Ogre got added to the mix. That's interesting. I did not know they would add Ogre. Although I guess it's a nice way to get to encounter the 2 new cryptids if you don't do the events that have them. Because I mean, they can be randomly encountered in the wild, like I've randomly encountered Ogres before. But if you don't do the events around them, or I guess the quest with the devils, then it's kind of a nice way to get them a bit more regularly, I suppose. Right, let's do the thing. I want to set the fire, because I've not done it yet. I want to set the fire. No, me. I remember like years ago people thought that setting the fire actually meant like setting it on fire, so they'd use like flamers or like this, Molotovs or something, when someone just has to press it. But I know some people do it for fun, but back in the day, like, I used to think that was how you had to light the fire, like for immersive purposes. And because I saw other people doing it, and I was like, oh, that's how you do it. No, that's not how you do it. There's a button that tells you how to do it. It's not that. Someone stole that mask immediately. Okay. I don't know if I have the hag, which was very annoying. I don't know if I have the hag. I'll have to check that in a moment, because I'm really not sure if I do. You choose a 2-shot freezing flamer, I'm sure. Okay. I don't think. What did I get? I didn't even look at what I got there. Ooh, glowing alien mask. The glowing masks are the rare ones now, right? Are they the rare ones now? He's got glowing pustules on his bald, ugly head. Love that. What masks are the rare ones these days? You cool, bro? What is happening right now? Bruh? Hello? Are you okay, sir? Okay. That was very bizarre, and I love how several of us were confused by that. Good day. That was very confusing. Yeah, does anyone know what the mask rarity is these days? Because I have no idea. And I would like to know. You know why people use the old tents now? There's like nothing in them. Like, I want ones that have things that I can like scrap and shit. Like this one. This is my tent, isn't it? Nope. Yes, this is my tent. Me about to move my tent from where I placed my tent to where I wanted to place my tent. Because that's how my brain works. Let me look up the mask rarity, because now I'm curious, because I don't really care about it anymore, but I feel like getting a glowing mask is pretty cool. Let me see. Mask rarity. Oh god, I can't spell apparently. Let's see. This was last year, that doesn't help. Did they add any new masks? They did, okay. Right, let's see. Yes, I know how to do Fashionart. I just want to see which masks are the rare ones. Rare masks. In addition to usual plans and masks, there are 20 rare masks. Have a drop chance of 0.25%, previously 0.2%. Great. Okay, so the rare masks. Glowing Corncob, Glowing Jester, Glowing Owl, Glowing Skull, Glowing Sun, Glowing Abe, Glowing Alien, okay, so I do have a rare one there. Glowing Bigfoot, Glowing Blue Devil, Glowing Honeybee, Glowing Jackalope, Glowing Minotaur, Glowing Pig, Glowing Robot, Glowing Scorchbeast, Glowing Scorchbeast Queen, Glowing Turkey, Glowing Unicorn, Glowing Veggie Man, and the Father Winter Helmet. That's the Power Armor helmet there. Okay. So literally only glowing masks are rare. Okay, the uncommon masks are Corncob, Alien, Bigfoot, Brahmin, Buffoon, Crazy Guy, Deathclaw, Demon, Fiend, Hag, Jackalope, Loon, Minotaur, Pig, Raven, Robot, Scorchbeast Queen, Turkey, Unicorn, and Old Man Winter. Okay. Cool. That's fine. Right, we'll put you in there. I think that's the only rare one that I have now, technically. I have the regular alien. Beret, Blue Devil, Crazy Guy, Giant, Glowing Alien. Yes, that is my only rare mask now. Boo. Okay. That's fine. Now I know. There are a couple of duplicates in there for some reason. Right, let me cook up all the meats just to get rid of them. And by that I mean so that they're not like a regular meat that will go off a lot quicker. We're going to cook this up. I guess I could eat it just to give me some buffs, but because I'm pretty much just going to be fishing, I might just go sell it all. I'll go sell it all. Why not? And then we'll go do some fishing. And then I might make some tea in a little bit, actually. Then, I don't know, I'm debating doing a day in Blueprints. Like, I know I said I didn't want my brain to be braining today. But part of me is also kind of like, but ooh, Blueprints could be fun. Just because of the last time when I streamed it, I made so much progress on it that I kind of want to. And I probably shouldn't. I should probably behave myself and stick to one goddamn game a stream. Because I hate changing games midway through stream. I hate it. But I'm just too indecisive about things these days, which is really annoying. But that's part of the ADHD. Woo! Okay. You can have all my grenades as well, because I don't use grenades. I have no reason to. I can make the fish into fish bits, but I'll probably forget about it, to be honest. So I'm kind of tempted to sell Or carry weight would be useful, actually. I'm kind of tempted to sell some of the fish. I don't know. Get rid of those. I mean, I could just make them into fish bits now while they're fresh in my mind, I guess. We'll also eat that. And that. I'm gonna make them into fish bits now before I forget about them. Okay. I'll keep the Ashen Ambusher just because I can, basically. And also because I think I need them in my inventory. Keep the glowing ones as well. I also don't know what I need to go for. Is there a radio playing? That is a radio playing. I need to turn that off quickly. I thought I had it turned off, having radios in the game, because copyright music and shit. Let me get away from the radio there. I thought I turned that off. What's the setting for it? World radios. Yeah, why was it in full blast? That should have been off. When the fuck did that change? Jesus, I don't want my streams to be, like, murdered by the DMCA police. Because I know I've had that turned off for years, so it must have just been, like, a random update that accidentally turned them back on. Has there been an update recently? In the past, like, however long it's been since I last streamed this game? Because I've not played it since I last streamed it to get to rank 100. So whenever I last streamed it, has there been an update between then and now that possibly changed the radios by accident? Let's see what the fishing daily is. What do we got today? Okay. And then we'll go hand these into Lindley. Okay. I have so many fish bits. Jesus Christ. You're gonna be a well-fed giant mutant crab. There we go. Enjoy all the fishy bits. Alright, let's immediately chuck my tent down and scrap this. I'm actually not over encumbered. Oh, because I had the stakes, that's why. Okay, we'll go to my camp and then sort it out then, because I'd rather have my tent by Fashion Art, to be honest. Oliver Tenpenny, welcome in to some Fallout 76 tonight. Good to see you. We're just doing a nice chill little stream. A little bit of a catch up as well, because I've been doing so many events recently that I've barely been able to be here. So I thought I'd do something chill, a little bit of Fallout 76, something that I don't need to use my brain for. I can just like switch off and just play the game. Because every other game in my stream rotation right now is like, pay attention because puzzles, or focus on the gameplay because intense and scary. Whereas this game, I'm just here for vibes. You know. Oh, Hangabout. 2-shot. Replenish AP and agility. Bullets explode for 15% weapon damage. Oh no, they must have updated that to say that on the Gauss rifle. Because I'm like, you can't have an explosive Gauss rifle because it naturally explodes anyway. That's the point of it. Okay. We have Juggernauts though. I can add that to my box of gubbins. Chuck that in there. How many mods do I have now that are readily crafted? Anti-armor assassins, autism exterminators, juggernauts, mutant slayers, mutants, nocturnal regen, stalkers, suppressors, troubleshooters, vampires, weightless, endurance, glutton, hitmans, luck, strength, vats enhanced, arms keepers, cavaliers, doctors, endurance, frozen, resilient, sentinels. Okay. And then there's others that I can craft as well. What ones can I craft? Let's see. Assassins, Chameleon, Furious, Ghoul Slayers, Stalkers, and Troubleshooters. I can't craft Juggernauts, but I have Juggernauts, which is quite funny. So we're almost done with all the 1 stars, to be fair. So that's nice. 2 stars, we are almost done with the 2 stars. I just need explosive. Yeah, that's intelligence rapid. Oh wait, no, these are the ones that I know. Never mind, we're not almost done with it. I understand. These are the ones that I already know. It's just I don't have what I need to make that one. Never mind, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Ignore me, chat. Because I'm like, there's not just these 4 here. These are just the 4 that I know. But to be fair, explosive, intelligence, and rapid are very, very useful to have. I don't know if intelligence here is for armor or for weapons, but either way we have intelligence, which I like. And then we have belted and swift for the 3 stars. Still no 4 stars yet, though. One day I will do more raids and get more 4 stars. Today is not that day, though. It has not happened. I don't want to do raids today. I can't be bothered. Fish caught in Skyline Valley. It really wants me to go to Skyline Valley. I have like 3 things to go catch in Skyline Valley now. I have the fish for the Mark III rod. I have the axolotl and now the fishing daily. Should we do some fishing in Skyline Valley just to mix up the scenery a bit? Because oh, but we're 1 Ashen Ambusher away from that. No, we're gonna try and catch that last Ashen Ambusher. And then we'll go to Skyline Valley and see what we get there. It is starting to get a little bit dark now. I'm also debating if I want to make tea now or tea in a little bit. Because tea is tempting. Tea is quite tempting, actually. I may consider it. I don't know. Right, let's go catch some fish. Oh, I'm stuck on... What even was I stuck on there? I don't think I was stuck on anything. There's just a random invisible wall there. Okay. Oh, my railway rifle is gonna break soon. Good to know. Okay, it's quiet here for now. That's fine. Too quiet. No, actually, it's a good kind of quiet. I like it. Yeah, how are you doing, Oliver? Good to have you here this evening. I hope you're having a good day. I'm very bad at being regular with the streams right now just because life has been a thing. But I'm trying to be a bit more regular again. But I still have a couple more events to do over the next week and a bit. But then after that, things should be a little bit more chill and I'll be able to stream ideally a couple of times a week again and not just the once every so often that I've been doing at the moment. I was going to say the once a week that I've been doing at the moment, but the last time I streamed was 2 weeks ago, just because of all of the events that I've been doing. But before all of this craziness, it was about once a week that I streamed, and I didn't really like that. I wanted to try and stream at least twice, maybe 3 times a week, but it's very difficult to do that when streaming isn't my job, because all of the jobs that I do either require traveling or usually late shifts, so there is no time for me to stream between all of that. That's not going to be a fish. Nope. More garbage. God damn it. I also should have bought more bait while I was at Fisherman's Rest. Not that I'm running out, but it's just a thing that I should have probably bought more of. Oh well. It's fine. We'll make do with the 300 that I have. It's fine. It's not gonna run out that quickly. I'd be a bit worried if it did. Okay. What's the time now? Is it tea time? It's 8:30. If I finish at about 10, I'd say it's tea time, maybe. I'll make a cup of tea in a little bit. Make it in a few minutes, I think. Yeah, this isn't going to be a late stream tonight just because of all the other things that I have to do. in the next couple of days, which is kind of annoying because I wanted to stream for longer, but I have so many things to do. I also need to figure out what shelving unit I want to buy as well, because they're on sale right now, and I don't want to miss out on the sale. So I'll probably buy one of those after stream as well tonight before I forget. The only annoying thing is it might get delivered while I'm away, which could be a problem. I'll figure that out, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, if I leave a little bit later on Friday for the event, it could get delivered Friday morning. That is a possibility. But I do kind of want to buy one of the shelving units sooner rather than later. Just because I do really want to replace the one behind me. It served its purpose. Which is annoying because it does feel like I'm just going to lose out on money there, buying a new one right now. But this one has served its purpose, and it's not very stable anymore. So it kind of scares me, not gonna lie. I was scared that I was going to come back from America to just a pile of shit on the floor. Just from everything having collapsed, and then I would have cried. But yeah, this one has served its purpose. I want one that looks a little bit nicer, and I also want one that is a bit more stable as well. But I don't know if I want the one that has the backs to it or not. Because the back to it will look nicer because it'll have a bit more of a contrast. But it would also be a case of if I want people to see the things that are on the shelf when it gets darker, because obviously we're getting into that point of the year now where it's starting to get darker earlier and earlier again. Having the backs to it, I'd have to put lights in it, which I really can't be bothered to do. Whereas having lights around it, I mean, it doesn't help much, but it helps a little bit. So I might just buy the open back one, to be fair. I might do that. I might buy the open back one. And it will be lighter, because I did buy another unit a while ago. And also, hey Jerry, I saw you in chat. My brain was going to say hello, but then I went on a massive tangent and I just forgot, so I wanted to get the hello in there before the ADHD took me too far away from the point that I'd not said hello to you yet. Hi, how's it going? But yeah, I bought another unit not too long ago. That the back of it I thought was going to be the same sort of like black wood that the sides and the shelves of the unit were made of. It wasn't. It was just like cardboard that had black vinyl stuck on it to make it look like it was black wood. But it wasn't. And it just looked really shit because you could see the fold in the cardboard like halfway through the back of it. And yeah, I just didn't want to have to nail on a piece of cardboard to the back of the shelf. I was like, I don't want to do that. So I didn't. And then I just gave up on the unit itself. I'm like, no, we're not dealing with nailing cardboard to wood. That's just dumb. So that one would have like a proper wooden back to it. It's just that it is going to be quite annoying to put together by myself. But as I said, I put together all the other furniture I own by myself, so it's fine, I can do it. It would just be very exhausting to do right after all of these other events that are also very exhausting in a different way. So it's mostly a case of I want to get the one without the backs just for ease, but then the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, no, it makes sense in terms of lighting stuff as well. In terms of moving it, if I do want to move it at all, it won't be heavy. And in terms of putting it together, it will take up less time, effort, and energy. So I feel like getting the one without backs might be better. It is a little bit smaller than the one with backs. In theory, it should still fit everything I have on it. And if it doesn't, then I'll figure it out. I'll make it work. It may just be a case of like some of the things on display behind me now just might not be on display anymore. Although to be fair, this unit behind me is like 5 shelves and you can only see like 2.5 of them on stream. When I'm in front of it like this, you can just about see one, maybe 1.5 of the shelves. But then when I like turn the chair, you can kind of see some heads of some Final Fantasy characters poking out at the bottom there. But yeah, the other one is slightly smaller, so it would still probably be only a case of seeing like 2 of the shelves on stream. But everything that isn't in frame, I'll just have to figure out what to do with if I don't have enough space for it. I might have some space elsewhere, though. I could figure that out. I also realised this entire time I did not pull my soundproof curtain across, so the audio's probably been really crappy and echoey, because me just turning and looking that way made me realise this is a giant open room and not one that's sealed off with soundproofing, like I normally do when I stream. So if the audio sounds really bad, that's on me there. I'm going to pull that across now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because normally I do pull it at least halfway across for streams, just because I want the audio to be somewhat nice. But I just completely forgot today. It's almost as if I haven't streamed in a couple of weeks and I have a terrible memory. Who would have thought? I might just do it halfway across because I really CBA to do the whole thing. I'm also going to make some tea because I just got up. So let me find my tea time. Tea time, there we go. So I'm going to make some tea. So everybody, it is time for Kettle ASMR, which I still need to get an emote for. I keep forgetting about that. But enjoy some Kettle ASMR while I go and make myself a lovely cuppa. So I'll still be like lurking about in a chat and stuff. I don't like doing BRBs unless like it's something important, like I need to go pee or someone's phoning me or there's a delivery or whatever. So enjoy Kettle ASMR, and we'll be back to doing some more fishing in a couple of minutes. And I'll also turn these lights on too. Look, I remembered to change the battery. It's so much brighter now. See, if I got the shelf with the back to it, like, these guys wouldn't be lit. I mean, they're not really that lit up anyway, but they're a little bit lit up from the lights there. And I think if I get the unit that I'm looking at, they might actually be lit up a little bit more. I don't know. I'll have to actually get the unit first. So we'll figure that out as and when. But I changed the batteries. I remembered, and I'm so happy. Right, tea time. But yeah, I think it looks so much better, obviously, with the batteries being changed on the lights now. But it's getting to that time of year now where it is starting to get darker a bit earlier, which makes me sad, because I like long days and short nights. Having long nights and short days just makes me tired all the time. And also, darker earlier means it's colder and more depressing, and I hate it. I like summer, I like long days where I'm awake and it's warm and I can do things. And also, yeah, in terms of streams, because I'm right by a massive window, the natural lighting affects my stream lighting a lot. Which, funny enough, having been here for 8 months now, I still haven't bloody figured out the lighting yet. Like, this looks fine. Just when it's lighter or darker than this, it doesn't look fine, and it's very difficult to figure it out. But we'll get there eventually. It's a process, chat. Trust the process. Alrighty, tea has been acquired, therefore I am now a very happy Brit. God, the room actually looks so much better being lit up like that. Ooh. Now that's got me thinking. Maybe if I can find like a blackout curtain that's big enough to cover the blind, then I might be able to have my lighting like this consistent. Because obviously I still want to be able to lift up the blind and not having to like deal with the hassle of a curtain as well. Let me get rid of that quickly. Because like for anyone that follows me on Twitter or Instagram, you'll have seen the view from my apartment, and I don't want to like miss out on that view. But if I can make it darker in here easier, then for streams I can actually have consistent lighting. Because even where I lived before, my lighting was never consistent because, again, I was right by a window. So if I can find a material to cover the blind that blacks it out, then yeah, I could have my lighting like this all the time. Because I really like having the white wall with the yellow lemon lights, because the white wall reflects a lot of the light, so it makes it look even brighter than what it is. I don't know, because I think this is like the best lighting that I've had in a very long time on my streams. And I don't just mean in terms of like when I moved here, but in terms of just in general. Because like there was a point where I lived before where the lighting was okay. But the problem with that was, I think a lot of you guys will remember, the problem with that was that the light had to be facing me to get the lighting in the correct way that I wanted. And I didn't have a like diffuser for that light just because of the way that it was built. So I would just be blinding myself every damn stream. And I don't like having light being shone in my face anyway, because it makes me like want to sneeze a lot because it like irritates my sinuses. But to get that sometimes okay stream lighting from where I used to live, I would have to have a light shining in my face the whole time. This is quite nice because I have a light over here that's sort of like bouncing off again of the white wall, so I look better lit. And then behind me we have these lights. Because, like, I know before I turned on those lights there, it was starting to get a bit shadowy with just the light in front of me there. But it balances out so well like this. If I can find a way to make that consistent, then I would be very happy with my lighting setup. But I don't want to obscure the view from my window here. Because literally, this is the only place I could put my stream setup in this apartment where it would make sense. And also be near plug sockets for all of the electronics. Because I could have made my bedroom into the stream room, but then I would have had to have made the lounge into my bedroom, which wouldn't have bothered me, because it's my apartment, it's how I want to live. But then it's a case of if I have other people over, it's going to be weird, you know? So I thought, no, we'll just make it a logical layout, I guess. Even though this also does kind of look weird, because my lounge is, like, cut in half. Because of my soundproof curtain that I use for both voice acting stuff and for streaming. So it's like people will walk into my lounge, and if I don't pull the curtain back, they're just like, why is there just a massive black curtain? Where's the window? Where's the view? And I'm just like, oh, it's behind the curtain. But to be fair, the curtain also works as a great blackout curtain for like, for nighttime. Like if I wake up in the morning, like when the sun rises at about like 6 at the moment, like sometime between 5 and 6, it's still relatively dark if I have the curtain drawn there. So I don't know, but I may try and think of a way to attach one maybe to block out the blind or something. Oh, I didn't repair anything. Fuck. That's fine, we'll move this over there. So I don't know if I can attach something to the blind, or maybe even find a small like curtain rail that I can put. I could even put another soundproof blanket up there, because then it would block out more sound from outside, which isn't really a problem anymore, but it could be. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because yeah, I could just put it up there. Like, the sound isn't a problem, but all soundproofing is useful for voice acting, basically. Oh, I don't have my perk on. Oh well. That's fine, I just need some ammo. I was gonna say, what is happening? I was facing the wrong way, lol. Because then yeah, I can double it up as using it as soundproofing and a blackout curtain to keep the stream lighting more consistent. So I don't know. It's something I'll think about, but I kind of feel like the new shelving unit is a bit more of a priority than sorting out my stream lighting. Like, my stream lighting isn't that much of an issue. Like, we can make do with this for now because we've made do with worse for years. You know? It's fine. This is tolerable still. I would just like it to be nicer eventually. It's outside of work hours, thinking is not allowed. God damn, well I just done did a think. So, oops, my bad. Probably shouldn't have done that thinking. Are there any more parts up here? I don't remember. I don't remember how this event works. Okay, no there isn't. Jolly good. Love that. Anywho, here's some gubbins. There we go. Almost halfway there. That means we will almost live in on a prayer, guys. Very nearly almost, though. Parts, please. There we go. A couple over here where there's no textures, apparently. Love that. Okay. And we're good. Nice. I'm going to... never mind. I was going to say I was going to perch myself up there. I'll perch myself up here instead. There we go, and I'm going to drink my tea. Just use candles for light and a hamster wheel for generating electricity. Sure, that's... yep. That is infallible logic there, Brian. Also, good evening. How's it going? Hope you're well. Welcome into chill, casual 76 stream tonight. Just because I wanted to stream something and I didn't know what. And because Farshnart is a thing that's happening in game right now. So I thought, yeah, let's do some Farshnart. Also, I forgot that this... funnily enough, the railway rifle is not actually that good against the Lost. So I think I'll just stick with the Gaplars. Aye! They outsmarted me there and stood where I couldn't shoot them. God damn it. It's fine. Just a few more, he says, while looking at the bar at the bottom there. That's not just a few more, that's a lot more we gotta kill there. But yeah, my plans in terms of updating stream stuff is... shelving unit first. Then... maybe another blackout curtain later. Because I'm not moving my stream setup. Like, there are other things in my apartment I'm probably going to move around because I'm so indecisive and every couple of months I want to move things around. But the stream setup, it has to stay here. There is nowhere else here where it could logically go. Apart from, as I said, if I moved the bedroom in here and then made the bedroom a dedicated streaming space / recording studio. Which I don't want to do. Because it would just be weird having a bedroom in the lounge. But it's annoying because, like, that little nook of a room that is the bedroom, it could have worked as a very good streaming / recording space. It really could have worked. But, just logistically speaking, it would be weird. Because like when I was looking at the apartment, I was like, ooh, there's potential here. But yeah, once I moved in, I was like, no, it's not gonna work. Because then also trying to soundproof the bedroom would have also been very difficult as well. Just because of it being attached to other apartments, annoyingly. Like, where the lounge is right here, it's not attached to other apartments. Like, either side of my lounge walls are other walls of my apartment. But the bedroom is attached to someone else's apartment, so even if I soundproof it to stop the echo, which is most of the point of soundproofing, it's not going to completely silence you, the person that's in there recording. Like, it will help a bit with that, but that's not how soundproofing works. I don't want to, like, disturb my neighbors by shouting into a mic with random cartoony voices, you know? So, just, yeah, there's so many reasons where, like, it has to be this kind of layout. It works this way. It's just, it seems that every stream space I have, I'm always competing with natural light. Which is very annoying. That's the only reason why I like it being darker earlier in the daytime, because then for my entire stream the lighting stays the same and is consistent. Other than that, I hate when it gets dark earlier. It's just depressing and cold and makes me sleepy. And I don't like it. I don't like being sleepy early. So I'll have to think about it. But I think getting a new shelf is a priority. But I really like the lighting that I have going on right now. It's quite nice. So I may see if I can make that a more consistent thing. I also don't even know how big the window is, so I'd need to do, like, measurements and stuff for it. Because I'm genuinely not sure how big it is. Also, my phone just buzzed. I need to see what's going on there because of events and shit that I have going on. Hang on, let me have a look at this quickly. Give me a second. I need to figure out what's happening for this event next week. How long will that take? Okay, that's fine. I'll do that after stream, it's not that important. I needed context for what was being said there. I was like, hello? Event stuff? It's not super important event stuff. It can be dealt with later. If it was something super urgent, then yeah, I would have been like, give me a second chat while I deal with it. It's fine. I'll improvise. Oh no, dead person. Okay, now we do have another Farshnot in 8 minutes. Yee. Actually, I'll just loot all, I don't care. I'll deal with the mess of all of that loot in a moment. Alright, get rid of those. Ooh, we're getting new stuff. See, the fact that we can scrap legendaries now is also giving me, like, loads of weapon modifications that I never unlocked because I just wouldn't scrap the weapons that much beforehand. So it's quite nice actually getting a lot of these mods that I wouldn't have had before. So that's useful. Okay, let's grill that. We'll roast that. We'll make some fish bits later. That's fine. Okay, wants me to do fishing over there. But I want to get that last ambusher first, before we do some Skyline Valley fishing. There's like 3 different things I need to catch there, so I might as well try and grind them all out in one. We'll see how long it takes to get another ambusher. Hopefully it won't take too long. I don't know if I want to swap to improved bait or not. Because I got the other 2 without the improved bait. So maybe I can get lucky and get the 3rd one without it too. But it's also a case of how much regular bait will I go through. Because I don't even know if the bait will improve the chances or not. I'm not sure. I'm thinking too much about it. I don't really care that much. It's fine. This also gives me more opportunity to drink my tea so it doesn't go cold. Cold tea is not very nice. Like, I can just about tolerate cold coffee, but cold tea, don't like it. But what was really interesting was that while I was in America, I forgot that Americans aren't quite like the British. Oops, I accidentally pressed the button there. And they gave me tea in my hotel room, which is fine. They gave me the correct tea as well, which is English breakfast tea. They didn't give me any milk. Because most of the time Americans don't have tea with milk. So I drank all of my cups of tea in America without milk in them. It was very weird. I mean, it was still delicious and I drank it because I like tea. But it was very weird having tea with milk. Without milk, sorry. It was very weird having tea without milk. Tea with milk is heresy. Come to England and say that. See what happens. But what was also hilarious was that they only gave me 2 tea bags in my room. And I was like, 2 tea bags for 4 days? That ain't gonna fly. So I went down to the lobby, like very nicely, of course, because I wanted to get some snacks for my room as well, because they had like a little section where you could buy like drinks and crisps and chocolate bars and stuff, because America. And I was like, is it possible for me to have some more tea bags for my room? Because I'm British and 2 tea bags is not going to last me 4 days. So she gave me like 6 tea bags, which was hilarious. I was like, yes, give me all of the tea bags. It made me very happy. I understand the Brits added milk to the tea to protect the China. Yeah, but it tastes good though. It just, it tastes right with milk. It's not that without milk tastes wrong. It's just that it felt weird to not have milk in the tea. Like, it just felt like something was missing. Like, I would still drink it and would still enjoy it. But I was just like, it's missing something. It's missing milk. But it was just wild drinking 6 cups of tea without milk. And I was just like, it's fine, I'll deal with it, I guess. It wasn't that bad. But like the food that they gave us at the event as well was really nice. We were very well fed, which made me quite happy. And to be fair, even the airline food, like on the plane, wasn't that bad either. It was actually really nice. I do feel like I made the wrong decision with one of them though. Not that the decision that I made was bad, but it just, like, the person sitting next to me on the way there got the other option, and the other option looked a little bit better than mine. Because they had, like, it was like a chicken... I wouldn't say it was a curry, but it was like a chicken with, like, some sort of tomato-y sauce and some veg. And it looked really, really nice. And then I ordered the spinach mac and cheese. I don't really like spinach that much, and I don't really like mac and cheese that much either. But because I didn't know what the other option was, and she didn't even say that it was mac and cheese, she just said chicken or pasta. And I went pasta, thinking it was like a bolognese kind of pasta. It was mac and cheese with spinach and mushroom, and I don't like mushrooms anyway. Mushrooms are gross. But there wasn't that much mushroom in it, which was fine. But I'm not a big fan of mac and cheese. Like, I like cheese, and I like pasta. But I don't like a cheesy sauce with my pasta. Like, I much prefer a tomatoey sauce with a pasta. You know? Just a cheesy sauce I don't really like. So I was just like, why did I get this? But it's fine because they gave me a chocolate pudding as dessert, which made me very happy. On the flight back, it was like a cheesecake, which was also really nice. But as everyone knows, Letitia likes her chocolate, so when she gets a chocolatey dessert, she's going to be very happy. And I was very happy with the chocolatey dessert. It was very, very nice. I just always feel bad because, like, with every aeroplane meal, chances are there will be something that I don't like on it. It's like, it's not that I'm... Oh, hang on, Fashion Day. It's not that I'm, like, a super picky eater. It's just... I know what I like and what I don't like. And annoyingly, some of the things I don't like are things that are quite common in other dishes. Like, as I said, I don't like mushrooms. Mushrooms can be quite common in a lot of, like, those kinds of pasta dishes and stuff. So if there's mushroom in a dish, I'm like, well, it's ruined for me now. I don't like it. Like, I can pick out the mushrooms sometimes. Sometimes I can't. So things like that, it's very frustrating. So I was explaining this to someone that I went to dinner with at MegaCon. That it's like, I say most of the time when we go out somewhere, I say that I'm fine with whatever. Because chances are a restaurant will have something that I like on it. Like, it could be like chicken and chips, or a burger, or a pizza, or something. We went to a Chinese place, and I'm like, okay, Chinese has sweet and sour, which I love, one of my favorite dishes. It also has, like, curries. And I'm like, I know what curries I like. So I ordered a chicken curry, which I liked the curry itself. It's just that they added onion and mushroom to the curry, and I don't like onion, and as I've established, I don't like mushroom. And, like, the onion wasn't even, like, thinly chopped onion. It was, like, proper massive chunks of it, and I was like, that's gross. But I still ate the curry anyway. It was fine. Like, everyone thought I was really upset with it, and I was like, no, I'm just tired from a very long day of con. I was just tired. I was just, I'll eat whatever. Because it's a case of I had a 50-50 of getting a dish that I would like or a dish that I wouldn't like. Because for me, it was a choice of either the sweet and sour or the chicken curry. I chose wrong. I should have gone with the sweet and sour instead. Because also, the chicken curry is what gave me the food poisoning. So that also didn't help with my decision making. I was like, not only did I choose the thing that had the ingredients in it that I don't like, that I didn't know it would have those ingredients in it, it didn't say, like, hey, we're gonna put a fuck ton of onion and mushroom in this curry, enjoy. Oh, god damn it, someone already did it. But yeah, it was a case of that I also got food poisoning from it, and I probably wouldn't have done if I had the sweet and sour. Because also the other person that got the sweet and sour instead did not get food poisoning. I did. And I had the curry. But whatever. But it was a really nice curry. Like, the sauce was delicious. It was just the fact that half of it was just vegetables that I don't like. Like, it had peas in it as well. I like peas. But I don't like mushroom or onion. So I was just literally like, well, I guess I'll just eat chicken and peas, I guess. But it was such a nice curry, though. And it was really annoying. Because, like, yeah, I'm not the pickiest eater, but I'm particular about how dishes are served to me. And yeah, with, like, the airline food, I am always a little bit cautious with things, because I'm like, what if I don't like either of the options? Then I'm fucked. But luckily, both on the flight there and back, the food was alright. On the flight back, it was either, funnily enough, a bolognese, or a curry. The curry was a green curry with meatballs instead of chicken for some reason. I was like, green curry with meatballs is a weird combination. I'm not normally as big of a fan of green curries as I am of, like... I don't know how to describe them, but they're more like meaty curries, like a katsu or like a masala or something like that. Also, Brian. Hello, Brian. I'm so sorry. I did not realise you were in the game. Hi, Brian. Everybody say hi to Brian. Hi, Brian. Brian! There's Brian, chat. Hello. Also, yes, for anyone that might be new in the chat, that is how I greet my friends in this game. I am just a silly little weirdo. But yeah, I prefer orangey curries. Like katsu or masala or whatever. So I was a bit like, ooh, it's a green curry. Am I gonna like it? It actually wasn't that bad, to be fair. I've had some green curries that have been absolutely disgusting. But yeah, the one on the plane was not that bad. It was quite nice, actually. And like, I don't normally really watch new stuff on the planes because, like, I know it's a good distraction, especially for someone like me that has a fear of flying, but I normally want to watch, like, comfort movies or comfort shows that I've seen before, so it's like I don't have to fully pay attention to it. Whereas, like, for something new I have to. But I did watch some new stuff while I was on the plane. Like, my comfort stuff there was, they had The Incredibles, so I watched The Incredibles, and they had Big Bang Theory, so I watched a few episodes of Big Bang Theory as well. And then on the flight back, they had season 7 of Rick and Morty that I hadn't seen yet, so I watched all of that. And I also watched the Minecraft movie on the way back as well, because I'm like, okay, I haven't seen that, we're gonna treat myself to something new. So I said, the flight back was super chill anyway, which was really nice, and I had no one next to me, so I literally just laid across all 3 seats watching it, while just shoving food in my face. It was great. And I really liked the Minecraft movie. Like, I'm always skeptical about all these video game movies that do the whole real world versus game world thing. I'm like, this is a bit shit. It's very predictable and I hate it. But the thing about that with, like, the Minecraft movie is that they didn't make that the whole focus of the movie. Where it's like, oh my god, we're in this really blocky world and it's gonna destroy the real world. What are we gonna do? It was just more of a case of people from the real world were like, oh damn, we're in a video game. Oh wow, there's evil people in the video game world that are fucking shit up over here. Let's be the good guys and help. There was still like a premise of, hey, the real world could be in danger too. But it wasn't like the main focus of the movie. The main focus of the movie was there's these people in the Minecraft world. And also the real world exists. Like, the real world wasn't the focus of the movie, which I really liked. It was just a super fun movie. And, like, Jack Black and Jason Momoa were just an amazing duo. And I really liked that. Because part of me was a bit like, do these actors, like, feel like they got paid enough for this film? But it was just so fun. And I really liked the chemistry that their characters had. It was brilliant. But yeah, I was just very skeptical about it being another real world versus game world movie. Because, like, from the trailer, there was that clip of, like, Jennifer Coolidge running over a villager. And obviously she's from the real world and not the Minecraft world. And she was like, oh my god, what's wrong with your face? And I was just like, oh, it's not going to be another one of those, is it? But it wasn't. It was pleasantly enjoyable, actually. Would I say it's an amazing, groundbreaking movie? No. Would I say it's a fun, entertaining watch if you just happen to like video games and want to watch something silly and goofy? Yes. Yes, I would. It was not as bad as I thought it would be. So, if I was gonna give it a number out of 10, I'd probably give it, like, a 7. It was solidly alright. Actually, no, 7 might be too harsh. Probably give it, like, a 7.5. It was pretty alright. As I said, nothing groundbreaking, but nothing offensively terrible either. So I was pleasantly surprised by it, because, like, so many video game movies do the whole real world versus game world thing, and it's so dumb. It's like, come up with a better idea. Like, if I was doing a video game movie, I would make it about the freaking... Oh, that's a person's crotch. I would make it about the video game, you know? Not, oh my god, it's a whole other world, and it's threatening our world, blah blah blah. It's a boring shit idea that too many people have done before. Don't like it. Like, I guess the kind of best way that I can describe how they do it... What is this person doing? The best way I can describe it is it's not quite on the same level, but it's kind of like what the Lego Movie did. Where it's like, the majority of the movie is focused on the world that was built up in that movie. You know, like, most of the Lego Movie was like, oh yeah, we're in, like, the Lego universe. And then it goes to the real world, and it's like, oh, but we're in a child's imagination, whatever. But the whole real world thing, like, it became an amazing, like, plot twist, where it's like, oh shit, there's real humans in this movie. Minecraft movie doesn't do that. It literally starts out in the real world. Very mild spoiler there. Not really much of a spoiler, but whatever. It starts out in the real world. Whatever. But it doesn't make the real world the whole focus of the movie, like with the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie added in the humans at the end of the movie, and then it became a really poignant message. Now, the Minecraft movie doesn't make the real world bit a very poignant message, but it's not the main focus of the movie. Like, you see it a little bit at the start, and then at the end. And then with Jennifer Coolidge's weird bits throughout the film. Where it's like, here's a funny bit about a video game character in the real world. That, like, those were the only points where the real world really featured in the movie, aside from at the start and the end. Like, the real world wasn't intrusive, which I liked. It was good. Because, like, yeah, I get very hesitant about so many movies doing that same thing. It's like with the Sonic movies as well. Like, I get that that's kind of a point with Sonic, but I just didn't like how the Sonic movies were just, like, another retelling of, like, hey, Sonic's from another world. Now he's in our world, and shit be happening. Like, I don't care. We've heard that story before, whatever. And just too many other movies have done it before as well. It's very boring. Mac and cheese isn't pasta. It's a dish that should not exist. True. I really don't like mac and cheese. I don't. As I said, I like cheese and I like pasta, but I don't like cheese sauce, weirdly. And I just don't like mac and cheese. I really don't. Oh, someone took all of the things from there. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Mac and cheese has been around for 250 years and is a comfort food in the US. I have noticed, but I don't like it. 4 minutes of ads. Jesus Christ, that's insane. 4 minutes of ads. Would anybody like whatever the fuck I got? What did I get? You can have that. You can have... Someone took the residue analysis, that's funny. You can have that, and that, and that. What mask did I get? I wasn't even paying attention. Someone's just taking all of the things from there. Raven. I have a Raven mask. You can have my Raven mask. There you go. I think it's literally this person that's just like, take all! Enjoy. Enjoy your take all, my friend. Goodbye. You should watch a Jumanji reboot from a couple years ago. I love those. The one with, all also with Jack Black in it. I have to think who else was in that movie. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Karen Gillan. Who was the other person? There was 4 of them, wasn't there? Or was there 5? Was there 4 or 5? I don't remember. Characters, I should say. There wasn't 5, was there? I think there's only 4. No, because they had the video games where there was like 4 of them. So there was 4, yeah. Kevin Hart, that was it. I was thinking it was Kevin Hart, and I was like, was it Kevin Hart? I thought it was Kevin Hart. Second one added a 5th. Okay, yeah, that's where I was confused. I couldn't remember if they both had 5 or if it was just one of them. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure there was a 5th one. It was in the second one. Who was the 5th person? The actor, I should say, the actor that played the 5th person. Character will mean nothing to me because I haven't watched the films, but who played the 5th person? I don't remember. But yeah, there was like a couple of those Jumanji games too. There was one of them that just looked a bit shit. And then there was another one that I played a demo of at EGX. I think it was EGX last year. And it wasn't actually that bad. I kind of enjoyed it. I don't remember what it was though. I mean, I have my PlayStation right here. I can look at the store, I suppose. I don't remember, but there was a good, well, I thought a good Jumanji game and then a shit Jumanji game. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see. Okay, I think this was the shit one. Yeah, this was the shit one that no one liked. And then this was the one that I played at EGX. And I kind of liked this one. This one wasn't that bad. This one was kind of fun. I think I played like 3 or so levels of it. It was alright. Maybe stream this at some point. If I get a couple of other players who want to join me. Because you can do it solo, because I did it solo at EGX, but it is a fun little game. Oh no, I said local co-op. Never mind. But this one wasn't that bad. The other one was terrible. Did not enjoy. Jumanji games look like the Gauntlet games. You know, I don't know about the first Jumanji game, but I just know that a lot of people did not like that one. Is it worth getting into 76? Yes. I will always say yes, because I really like this game. I mean, I've done everything in it, but whatever. It's fun to just, like, fuck around in, I guess. You know, they've added in, like, over the years, they've added in a lot of quest lines, a lot of bosses. They've added in daily ops, expeditions, raids, all these, like, fortnightly events that happen every so often. They've added in so many quality of life improvements. They've added in so many things that you can build as well. Like, there's so much going on for this game now in the 7th year of it existing. There is so much. So I always say, just give it a go. Because it is not the same game that it was 7 years ago. It is completely different, and it's so good now. But yeah, just my problem is that I've done so much of the game now. Oh, hang on. I've done so much of the game now that there's not really much else left for me to do. And I'll just sell that so I can't bother to break it down. I don't care. It's fine. Right, let's go do a little bit more fishing. See if we can get that last freaking whatchamadoodle. I probably won't, but we can try. And I may just do the Skyline Valley fish some other time. So I'm probably not going to stream this tomorrow. If I can do a stream tomorrow, it's likely going to be either Blueprints or Doom, going to be honest. Because, like, yeah, now that I've hit rank 100 in this game for this season, I don't really have a reason to be playing it that much. because I'm not a regular 76 creator, so I don't need to be playing it. But I just wanted to play some Farshnart, to be honest. And hey, I got a rare mask out of it, so can't complain there. But I'd rather be streaming other games that I want to make progress in first, and then go back to this one as a new season. Smorman Nuclear Winter might be coming back. Ooh, interesting. I like that rumor. That's intrigued me. Because I know everyone's speculating about another map expansion, which would be awesome. Because I like what they did with Skyline Valley. And, like, to be fair, even though it looks really small in comparison to the rest of the map, Skyline Valley still had a lot going on for it. And there was, like, a lot to explore. Like, it took me, what, 2 or 3 streams to explore all of the Skyline Valley area, and I still don't think I found everything there. But it's a pretty big area on an insanely large map. Like, this game is huge. And if they do another map expansion that's as big as people think it's gonna be, that will be wild. And I guess, yeah, it would be the biggest update that the game has had, because it would be literally bigger than Skyline Valley, and it would be a case of, yeah, having to add the new locations, the new quests, the new NPCs. You know, it'd be huge. It'd be bigger than all the other updates combined. But we'll just have to see what that quote-unquote biggest update ever will be. We'll see. Nick Jonas was the 5th player in Jumanji. Nick Jonas, really? Interesting. God, I remember when the Jonas Brothers first became, like, a thing, and all the girls at school were crazily obsessed with them, like the whole Justin Bieber craze as well. It was bizarre. I'm surprised that any of the Jonas Brothers still... I was gonna say still exist. Not to be, like, mean like that. But you guys know what I mean. It's the exaggerated version of, like, I'm surprised they're still doing, like, entertainment stuff. Because I haven't heard any of their names in years. So I'm just like, what are they doing these days? Apparently Nick is acting. Don't know what the other 2 are doing. There were 3 of them, weren't there? See, I'm just not... I'm just not a mainstream girly. I wasn't someone that was like, oh my god, the Jonas Brothers are so hot. You know, they existed. There was 3 of them, wasn't there? I don't know what the other 2 are doing. That's interesting that he's the 5th player. I did not think that was him. Because, like I said, I'd seen, like, pictures and clips and stuff, but I hadn't seen the films. So I didn't know who was who and what was going on where. So that is interesting. Okay, noted. Everyone is messaging me shit while I'm busy. Go away. Why do people do that? They don't message me when I have time to message, and then they message me when I don't have time. Like, just message me when I have time, because then it's convenient for me. I'm not the target audience for the Jonas Brothers. Fair enough, but you never know. Might just be a random bit of knowledge that somebody in my chat has, but to be fair, I don't think my target audience is the same as the target audience for the Jonas Brothers. So I don't know. What if I did test your metal with my sword for the challenge points? Because yeah, it's with a sword. The shish kebab is a sword. So I could do that, and it'll be extra damage. I could do that. Actually, which sword does more damage? Ow. Oh no, but the plasma cutter though. 221 plus 299. That's 87 and 62. And even with a 50% damage increase, now the plasma cutter would be better. Also, who shot me? Oh, it's just a random ass scorched here. Hello. I was wondering how I got shot and lost blood. Because a random Scorched was like, yo, I'ma shoot you. So I guess the plasma cutter would be better. Sharp sharp swords do more damage. I mean, yes, that would make sense. But also, plasma. Did you think about that? Plasma. I don't think I'll survive the event on my own with the plasma cutter, though. That might be a stupid option. I also don't know if anyone else will be joining. It doesn't seem like they will be. So, I guess I could try and do the event on my own. I don't know how well it will go. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see how well this goes. Probably not very well, but I don't care. Let's see how well I survive with the plasma cutter. I mean, in theory, it shouldn't be that bad. Apart from, like, for legendaries or the boss robots. It shouldn't be that bad. And I can just swap to the shish kebab to heal these guys. But it shouldn't be that bad. We're gonna test this. Because I think I have used it for Test Your Metal before, but then there have been, like, other people killing the robots as well, doing more damage. So I want to see how well this can do on its own. And also, yeah, it'll get me more robots for the Atom Challenge. So we'll see how well I do. Okay, so it's a 3-shot on those. It's a 4-shot on these. Okay. Okay. Nope, a crit is a 3-shot because it glitched. I'm gonna heal you up a bit. Does that not work for these guys? Okay, it does work for these guys. It was just delayed there. Good to know. Joining event. Thanks, Brian. Okay. So yeah, it seems like crits would be the way to do crits and like power attacks. So just sprint into everything. Because I don't know what the actual power attack button is. I never use them. But sprinting does a good job here. Oh, the technician's half dead. That's fine. It's fine. I will save you in a moment. You're the technician. Live, damn you. Let me slice some health into you. Let me cauterize your wounds with my flaming sword. Live, damn you. I just realized that angle that I was slicing there. I was slicing her booty. Oh dear. Okay, we're not doing that badly. Let me heal y'all up a little bit. Also, I'm dying. And in the radiation. Jolly good, love that. You kill the golden eyebot while I heal everything. Right, where's the rifleman? Where's the rifleman? Rifleman, wherefore art thou? I don't know where the rifleman went. Yeah, no, that did no damage. Okay, well, the rifleman just won't get healed. Fuck you. I literally, I don't know where they went. Ow, 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 ow. You're the scout. You're the rifleman. Get over here and let me stab you with health. Little technician, don't you dare go down. Brian, no, he did. Where's the technician? You're the technician, don't die. I kind of feel like maybe I need a gun at this point. We are struggling a little bit. Maybe I need a gun. Maybe guns would help. Maybe they'll help, but I also... I'm not doing too badly, I guess. Alright. Where's the other one? Alright, let me heal up everyone. I don't know where the scout is. Scout. Where's the scout? Right in front of me. Where is this person that I'm literally looking at? Technician is still a tiny bit hurt. Live. There we go. I saved them! Huzzah! I am the queen of the rats. Teehee. Oh god, ouch, ouch, ouch. That was actually a lot of rats. Alright. Plasma cutter time. It's not gonna go well against the bosses. Let's give it a go, I suppose. Oh, actually... didn't do too badly there. Did not do too badly. I'm surprised, actually. Right, we are ready for this one. That one I did not do too well against, it was legendary. That one I existed, I guess. It's fine. I did nothing. I'm doing nothing, but I'm going to pretend I'm important. Yeah. I killed it all by myself, chat. Are you proud? Oh my god, the scout and the rifleman nearly died there. But I killed that one all by myself, chat. I had no help from any of these other amazing players at all. It died by my own plasma cutter. Y'all saw it. Beware the might of the plasma cutter. Because it was definitely me that killed it. Yup. Right, did I get anything new from that? I did. Okay. Yes, I'm still missing some of the Botsmith armor. I don't remember what pieces I'm missing now, but I am missing some of them. Clearly not a right arm anymore, though. I have that. But there are still a couple that I'm missing. Alright, we got 8 minutes before the next event. Once I've scrapped all of this, I might try and do a little bit more fishing. Just to see if I can get that last one. And then we'll see what the 40 past event is. And then decide from there if I want to do it, do a bit more fishing, and then we'll probably do the 10 o'clock Farshnart. And then I might wrap things up after that, I think. So, back to the ash heap. Back to looking for that last ashen ambusher. Hopefully I'll get it. Probably won't though, knowing my luck. But we shall see. And then, yeah, 10 o'clock Farshnart, and then I'll wrap things up there. Alrighty. Textures, if you would like to load in, that would be great. Hello. Okay, no, apparently we just won't have textures. That's fine. We don't need textures. It's all good. Fish time. It's a fish time. Fish, fish. Give me the one that I need, please. Please. Don't make me be stuck fishing here forever. I really don't want to be. Just give me what I need so I can go to Skyline Valley, get what I need there, and be done. That's not what I need. God damn it. Give me what I actually need for realsies, please. I also love that how this game is so old now that, like, the veteran, really grindy players are in, like, the level 1000s, even more than that. I still haven't hit 1000 yet because I just don't play the game anymore. I've been playing it since not long after its release. I just don't play it every goddamn day, and I'm not a min-max build. Like, there was a point where people would be like, oh damn, you're level 672, that's really big. And now it's like, you're not even 1000 yet? What a noob. I just have too many other games to play, and my career takes up too much of my time. 672 is no longer impressive. It's just, it's average. I'm but an average player now. I'm not a veteran anymore. Also, Brian joined the team. Hi, Brian. See, Brian's over 1000. That was that one time where I saw a player that was over 10,000. And I was like, that's a big number. It's crazy. I don't have the time to grind that many levels, and there comes a point where level ups become useless anyway. Like, they don't do anything for me anymore. I get perk coins and perk card packs, and that's it. I don't need anything else. I don't even need those. I have too many perk cards and too many perk coins. Oh, to be fair, I do need to swap over my legendary perks again to get the ammo factory back up. But I do need to hack 8 bajillion terminals. Because after I did it once, and it was like, go hack another 200 and whatever terminals. To end up hacking like 500 total, which is just mean and not fair. And I don't want to. But I want my atoms, so I'm gonna have to eventually. And I can't be bothered to do the actual hacking because it's effort. So the auto hack is very, very nice. It's very nice to power attack R1. Got it. Well, now I know. After the event, but thank you. Well, supposed to be fair, during the event, you were also doing the event. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'll shut up with my snarky answers now. Because I was just, like, sprinting into enemies to smack them really hard. I don't know. This is what I did. And to be fair, it worked. I typed that during the event but forgot to hit enter. That's fair enough. That's valid. I see your point. There have been many times where I've typed something and then forgot to actually send what I typed. I get that. I do that far more often than I should. Ooh, glowing. It doesn't count though! God damn it! It could be any glowing fish, but it has to be the glowing version of the fish that I need. God damn it. I feel like the game just does that to taunt me. Because the only glowing fish that I have are the glowing versions of the fish that I'm particularly looking for at that time. Like, every time I fished up a glowing Kanawa Piranha was when I was looking for a regular Kanawa Piranha. Every time I fished up a glowing ambusher is when I want a regular ambusher. I've never fished up a glowing fish that hasn't been during one of those times when I've been fishing for the regular versions of those fish. It's just not fair. That's mean. Game's being mean to me. I don't appreciate it. Just let me catch the non-glowing version. That's all I want. Just need one of it. And then I'll be done and I'll go to Skyline Valley and do the same thing, basically. Just give me what I need. Please. Is that a fish? Yes, it is a fish. It was just one that did not put up much of a fight. That's fine. Give me an ambusher. See, as much as I don't really like doing the fishing casually when I play this game, as I said, I kind of like it on stream because it's just like a nice chill stream where I can talk to you guys more because I'm not as distracted by what's going on in the game, really. It's like way back in the day, like years and years ago. Back when I did direct from PS Bloody 4 streaming from my bed. I didn't even have a desk to stream from at that point. But when I used to stream Fallout Shelter, way back in the day, like that game was super chill and super cozy to just vibe to. And I'd just like talk to chat about stuff. It would kind of be like podcasty, like Q&A sessions pretty much. And like I'd make up stories about all of my Vault Dwellers as well. So it would kind of be like an audio drama series as well, because I tell all these stories about them, and it was really fun. And like this was back in the day, as I said, when I was doing direct from console streaming, so I didn't have an Elgato or anything. So if I wanted to change games during the stream, I would have to stop the entire stream and then start it again, which was really annoying. Which, I mean, that's what I do anyway, just to break up the streams for when I like highlight them and stuff. Well, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But, like, it can be a lot cleaner now with the Elgato, or I could just say fuck it and then close the game and then open up a different one. I could do that. Sometimes I do, as I said, sometimes I don't. Because I do like having the VODs broken up so that it makes more sense. But also, I'm just really lazy and I don't really want to have to do 2 exports to YouTube, because now that I have to export them to YouTube just so they have somewhere to exist, it's just extra work that I don't really want to do. So, I don't know. Also, I was not paying attention to what event popped up there. I'll check after I've done this fish. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. Oh. Oh, this one's putting up a bit of a fight. Not what I wanted, though. God damn it. Right, what was the event? Path to Enlightenment. I think I'd rather keep fishing, to be honest. Path to Enlightenment is fine, like you get the XP bonus, but because I'm not grinding for XP for the scoreboard right now, I don't really care. Because it's a very low level event, so you don't really get many rewards from it as a high level player. The XP buff will do nothing for me right now because I'm fishing, you know. It's not super important, so I'll just keep fishing until the 10 o'clock Farshnart. It's fine. Like, a lot of the low-level events I don't really do anymore, because as I said, I've already hit rank 100. I don't need XP boosts. So, it's fine. I can deal with it. Like, I don't really do tea time anymore, because that's kind of boring. I don't really do campfire tales either. Unless, like, if I'm doing the scoreboard and there's, like, a challenge to, like, kill insects or something, then Campfire Tales is a pretty good one to have at that point. Same with, like, Swarm of Suitors. If it's, like, a kill Mirelurks daily, yeah, I'll do it. If it isn't, not really, unless I'm just in an event doing mood. There's just a lot of low-level events that I won't do anymore. I don't really care, and, like, the rewards that I get from them, it's like I have all of the things. All of the unique rewards, I should say. Because yeah, I don't really play this game much anymore, but that's like when I do, having that variety of content is nice, where I'm not just like running around and like building stuff all the time or fishing all the time. But I really have to be in the mood to do the low level events now. Like there'll be some events I will just always do. Like Radiation Rumble, like the boss fights. Uranium Fever I will try to do most of the time. There are occasions where I do get a little bit bored of it, but I will still do it most of the time anyway, just because of the 3 legendaries. Although legendaries have become kind of... Aha, I got it! Have become kind of irrelevant in this game now, because there are so many ways that you get legendaries that it's not really that important anymore, to be fair. But it's still a decent event to do. Right, Bluefin Zapper. The Axolotl is also in Skyline Valley, and my fishing daily is in Skyline Valley. So we're just going to go down here. I'm probably just going to start spamming the improved bait for the axolotl first. Just because one monthly axolotl, I haven't got any axolotls yet, so next year I'll need to wait for it to loop around to do the June and July ones. But it is part of the Mark III reel to get an axolotl. And it just makes sense to try and do that while I'm here, just because it's going to be the more difficult of the ones to get. And then, like, the specific fish for the other part of it is fine. I can get that with whatever bait. I'm going to kill these guys, because I'm scared they're going to try and shoot me as soon as I start fishing, because that happens all the time. Enemies will see me and try to attack me only when I'm fishing. Like, they'll see me when I'm not fishing, but as soon as I start fishing, that's when they attack, and it cancels me fishing, which is really frustrating. I'm just going to take the caps and the spikes, because I don't care about the junk, to be honest. I just want to do some fishing. Fish. Okay, we'll do improved for the axolotl, hopefully. I don't know, I got very unlucky with the other axolotls, so I don't know how easy this one will be to find. Because they have a better chance of spawning in the rain, don't they? So it might be kind of tricky not in the rain. Brother, let me fish you! My god, this one is putting up so much of a fight. Come here. Oh my goodness! Storm Swimmer! That thing is epic! That also put up so much of a fight, and that was a beastie fish. That was insane! And with that being just, like, one of the regional fish, and it not being, like, anything epic, is crazy. Like, that genuinely took me by surprise. That was a big-ass fish. I kind of want to have a look at it in a menu. Like, some of the regional fish are really cool. And obviously I get with them being regional, they're themed, obviously, after the region that you find them in. But I just really like that theming. Of, like, you know, all the Skyline Valley fish being all, like, electrified and stuff because of the storm that's going on here. And, like, all the cranberry bog fish, for example, being all, like, mutated, and all the Maya-specific fish being all, like, swamp monster-y and stuff. Like, it's really cool. I like the designs of the fish. Please give me an axolotl. Do I have to make it rain for it to be easier to go? Like, is it possible to catch axolotls not in the rain? Or does it have to rain? Oh, there's another one of those. Because I might be just wasting my improved bait here. That's 2 of those now, which is not the fish that I need. I need a different fish. It was a zapfin, I think? I forgot the name of it already. I think it's a zapfin that I need. But I've got 2 of a different fish that I'd never seen before. That's not the one that I bloody want. God damn it. Nope. Like, it's definitely possible to catch an axolotl not in the rain, right? It's just easier in the rain. So hopefully I can get one here. Either way, I have 3 different fishing quests to do here, so I'm staying here for a while. I need the axolotl, I need 3 zapfins, and I need 7 overall fish here, which I'm pretty much almost done with. Ooh, so regional. Static sawgill, damn it. It's not what I need. I also like that, again, with the regional designs for here as well, that they're all blue. Because of the electricity from the storm. So it's another really good theming thing, I guess. Like as I said, with the theming of the designs, but also just here with the colours. It's a nice touch. Right, please give me one of the fish that I need. Please. That is not the fish that I need. It is a regional fish, but it's not the regional fish that I need. I don't want to waste all of my improved bait, but I feel like I'm going to end up wasting all of it. God damn it. Don't make me use the superb. I will whip out the superb bait if I have to. I'd rather save that for the legendary fish, but don't make me whip it out for here. Because I will if I have to. God damn it. That is 3 in a row of the same regional fish. That is absurd kind of luck there. And also 5 out of the 7 fish that I caught here have been regional fish, which is also insane luck. What is happening right now? Just give me the one that I need, though. I don't need sawgills and I don't need the storm swimmers. Give me either the zapfin or the axolotl. That's all I need. Come on, game. Come on, game. Please. 4 in a row! Are you kidding me? What is happening, chat? Why is it happening? This is absurd. 4 of the same regional fish. No, like, the regional fish are more rare anyway. But the fact that I've gotten 4 of the same one in a row. That is absurd. Come on, game. Stop being a prick. Give me what I need. Come on. Please. Please. My god. Come here, you stupid fish. I got it! Finally, I got one! Huzzah! Okay, that's fine. I got one. I just need to get the 3 zapfins, and then we're done. Okay. And I also love that the axolotl was the one that broke the streak of the sawgills. And to be fair, I did ask the game to give me one of the ones I needed. And it did give me one that I needed. I was not expecting to get an axolotl before the zapfin, though. That just materialised out of nowhere. What are you? Yes! We got the bluefin zapper! Yes! Okay, we just need 2 more. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good right now. This makes me happy. This makes me happy. That's fine. I also love that I've seen 3 of the 4 regional fish here quicker than any of the other regions. This improved bait really does wonders for the regional spawns. Or I'm just incredibly lucky right now. I don't know. But I do like the designs of the regional fish. They are so cool. So it's like part of me doesn't want to chop them up and eat them. Or, well, chop them up and feed them to Linda Lee, but I kind of need to. For most of them, anyway. I think I'll keep, like, 1 of each because they're cool. I haven't done that so far. I think some of them I have just straight up killed, but some of the regional fish I kind of want to keep at least 1 of and be like, look at them, they're awesome. Especially the glowing variants. I'll keep the glowing variants because they're really awesome. Nice. Yeah, I'm surprised that I got the axolotl that quickly. To be fair. Especially because it's not even raining. It was just funny how I got it after 5 freaking sawgills in a row. Okay, I think maybe the luck is slowly running out now. I've gotten 2 fish in a row that haven't been regional fish. Oh no, my luck has run dry. I got all the regional fish and not the amount that I need. Oh no. It's funny, because normally I would get one regional fish, and all the others would be non-regional, but I've gotten, like, 8 regional fish and an axolotl. I got 2! Huzzah! I got 2 of them! I kind of need more of the bluefin zappers, though. I need more of those, not more axolotls. Give me more zappers, please. Zapper, please. Also, whatever this one is, it is putting up a fight. Jesus. Get over here. Another one. Oh, I got 2 in a row. I did not think I would catch 3 axolotls before catching 3 bluefin zappers. I did not think that would be the case. Part of me is kind of tempted to go back to the common bait, so 1, I'm not wasting all the improved bait, and 2, so it takes the axolotl out of the loot pool that I currently have going on. I'm kind of tempted, because I know it's possible to catch regional fish with common bait. So I'm kind of tempted to go back to it. It'll take longer. That's another freaking sawgill. It'll take longer, but it means I'll have 1 less thing to potentially fish up, because it will take out the axolotl. I don't know. I might go with a few more improved bait, and then I'll switch back to common for a little bit, because we have 5 minutes until the next Farshnart. So we'll do a couple more improveds, and then we'll go back to regular for a little bit. Unless this wants to be really nice to me and give me one now. Maybe? It's another freaking sawgill! Stop giving me sawgills. I don't want them. Right, we have 78. We'll do 3 more improved, take it down to 75. And then I'll swap to common. And see what the odds are there of getting the regionals. So I know it's likely. That's how I've caught all the other regional fish so far. With the common bait. But I just know it would take longer. But as I said, it means that I won't waste all my improved bait. And it will take the axolotl out of the drop pool. That's another freaking sawgill. Can you stop, please? Just stop. I don't want any more sawgills. Give me more of the bluefin zappers. That's all I need. Please, I need 2 of them. No more sawgills. No more other regional fish. Actually, no, I've got 3 out of 4 regional fish. Give me the other regional fish. Either give me the other regional fish or give me bluefin zappers. That's all I want right now. That is all I want. Brother, stop fighting. Come and be my friend. Oh my god, this one just does not want to come in. Oh, hello. Freaking glowing one. I caught all of the regional fish. Hell yeah. I mean, it did what I asked it to do. I did not know that the glowing one counted as one of those 4. So that's good to know. Okay. Cool. Well, we got all the glowing fish here. Not all the glowing fish, all the regional fish. So I guess one way to get all the regional fish quickly is to use the improved bait. Now I know. This one is really putting up a fight. My goodness. Stop. Be a bluefin zapper. That's not a bluefin zapper! Let's go to common and see what I get with the common. I wonder if I'll keep getting loads of regional fish with the common. Just give me more bluefin zappers, that's all I need. I can't believe how many of the regional fish I've caught with the improved bait, that's insane. Because the other times I've gone to other regions and used improved bait, even just a little bit, I didn't really notice an improvement in the chances of getting the regional fish. it's only here that I've noticed the increase. Fights are rarer / regional fish. No, I know. But it just amazes me how many of them I'm finding right now. Like, with that improved bait there, more of the fish I've caught have been regional fish than non-regional fish, which is insane. Because as I was just saying, every other time I've used improved bait to, you know, try and improve my chances of finding something, that's garbage there. Yep. I hadn't really noticed a difference in the percentage of getting a regional fish. It didn't really make much of a difference. I'm like, why would I waste it? But here it's been a noticeable difference. My goodness. But we'll see if doing a bit of common bait will help. I don't think it will, but give it a go. Farshnot day. I'm going to do one more fish and then we'll go to Farshnot. Oh, that's so annoying that I didn't catch all of them. That's very frustrating. But we got close, though. We got close. The fact that I got 3 axolotls from that is actually quite impressive. But now it's going to be annoying trying to do the rest of that challenge, because for this entire month, axolotls are going to be in the drop pool for this area too. So that's very frustrating. Then if I just wait until September to do the rest of this challenge, then it means that the axolotl will be somewhere else, so I won't have to worry about it. But at the moment, it's not, so I do have to worry. Right, let's see. Okay, so yeah, each one does have a glowing fish as a regional fish. Got it. Okay. I feel like I've barely done any fishing in any of the other regions. Like, I've got 1 in the Cranberry Bog, and then 1 in the Toxic Valley. I just stopped fishing in those areas. But yeah, I'm going to try and save more of the improved bait for catching regional fish now, after seeing how easy it is to do that there. But the problem is that I want those other 2 bluefin zappers. And I need to wait until the axolotl's gone to take something out of the loot pool there. Well, having said that, I just got so many sawgills instead, which is insane. Like, I don't need that many sawgills. They just kept on coming. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this final Farshnot. See if I get another rare mask. And then we'll wrap things up there. Okay. I am here for the Farshnot. Okay, let's get going. Alright, we'll do... Please let me do the thing. There we go. Do the thing. Do the thing. And then do this thing. Please let me do the thing. There's a balloon in the way. Piss off. There we go. That one's done. I believe I have some honey here for you. Not honey, beeswax. Same thing, whatever. Shut up, chat. It's the same thing. Shut up. Okay, we need that. Missing some of them over that side, which is kind of annoying. There's someone in there getting some. I'm gonna drop some off here too. I didn't mean to print things there. God damn it, the other player got in the way. But yeah, I'll just carry those stones for the next one, it's fine. Just you wait, they're gonna make me over encumbered. 0.01, they shouldn't do. Did they change the weight of the steins? I feel like they did. I feel like before they weighed 0.1, not 0.01. Just so now you can stock up on them to make Farshnot a little bit quicker. Because before I think they weighed 0.1 a piece, so when I did used to stock up on them, during Fashionat I would be more over encumbered than I normally am all the time anyway, because I would be stocking up. And I'd stock up on the beeswax as well. And, you know, everything else. I can't stock up on the rad toad eggs because they'd expire. But everything else I'd stock up on. But there was only a certain amount I could stock up with, because then I'd get over encumbered from having too much, which would be annoying. But it seems to be fine, I guess. I think they lowered the weights to it. I don't know, I could just be making stuff up or just misremembering things. But I feel like they lowered the weight value. Which is fine, I'm just going to hoard a load of these, ready for the next one. Obviously this will be the last Fashionat that I do tonight, but I might do a little bit more off stream. Just to try and get some more of the rarer masks. Or I might just completely forget about it and not do it anymore and just have loads of random steins ready for whenever they next bring the event back in like a couple of months. I don't know. Probably what they'll do. Oh, the parade started. Whoops. Hello, I'm here for the parade. I did not get distracted. Shut up. I did get a little bit distracted, not gonna lie. Hi. I am here for the parade. I also don't need the light on anymore. There we go. Yep. Please hold. Any more? Yes, right in front of me. It feels like there's less rad toads at Fashionat now. To the point where my Tesla rifle feels kinda useless. Not gonna lie. Like, is there just not that many toads spawning anymore? I feel like there used to be a lot more. Maybe I need a different Fashionat weapon. Because it really does feel like there's less of them, so the Tesla rifle is basically useless. So obviously it would be good for hordes normally, but it's just... It's not really a horde of them anymore, it's just a couple of them dotted about, and that's it. So I don't know, maybe I need a different weapon. Alright, we'll have that ready for the super mutants. And then I'll heal the robots if needed as well. Okay. Oh, hello. How's it going, friend? Look at the robots just sliding along the floor there, that's quite funny. Place a Tesla with a fat man. Yep. That sounds like a good decision and wouldn't be totally stupid at all. Nope. Kika, good evening to you. Welcome in to some Fashionat. It's back for the 10 millionth time. We're doing some parades, getting some masks, and I was doing fishing and slowly losing my sanity, as one does when they fish. How's it going? I hope you're well. I guess your conference. Well, yeah, the workshop was amazing. Definitely an experience that I'm so glad I did. Like, I know that I would have missed out on it if I didn't go. And what's even better is that I left that event with 20 plus new friends. There was 20 of us in the class, plus another like 10 from like speakers slash crew. Every single one of them I made friends with. Like, I knew who they all were. I knew what sort of things they'd hosted before. I knew what their MC experience was. Like, I knew who they all were, because, like, with us all being entertainers, with us all being people that like being on stage, naturally, we're gonna be sociable people outside of that too. So it made sense for all of us to be quite talkative with each other and want to get to know one another, because that's just what we do on stage. And I was just like, oh damn, all these people are really awesome. So yeah, we're all friends with each other, and it's great, and I love it. Okay, everybody's fully healed. Awesome. And over an illness? Oh no! Hopefully you get better soon. Is it just like a cold? Or like something else? Because I think I definitely got a little bit of con flu from MegaCon. Because I was very sniffly and a little bit congested for a couple of days. Thankfully, it didn't become like a proper cold where I was like dying and struggling to breathe and stuff. But like, I was definitely having to blow my nose a little bit more than normal. And I was having to have like a sort of a like menthol inhaler before bed. But it wasn't like like all day that I was like blowing my nose and sneezing and struggling to breathe and stuff. It was just like a little bit, which is very weird because normally when I get a cold, I have a cold for like ever, and then like my voice goes and then I'm all like all blocked up and I can barely speak, and it's just generally horrible. But there was a little bit of time where I was like, ooh, I ain't feeling too good, but it was fine. You know, ignoring the food poisoning that I got at MegaCon as well. That was not fun. Although again, thankfully that was only mild food poisoning. Like, weirdly enough, I didn't really have much throwing up and stuff. It's just a little bit. But very weird how I had both of those things happen and they weren't that bad. Which I'm fine with. I'm not complaining about not being ill. But I was just like, okay, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm too stubborn to get ill right now. I say that and I'm going to be like dead tomorrow. No, just the cold. Okay, that's good. That's good, yeah. I know like a few people who had been to events recently who got COVID. Because COVID is still like a kind of bad thing in America. It's not as bad in the UK at the moment, to be honest, but in America it's kind of bad again. Where I'm just like, please don't give me COVID. So I was a little bit concerned, but it's fine. Ooh! Ah, I thought it was going to be the power armor one. Because then it would have been like, ooh, in 4 parades I got 2 rare masks. No, it's not the power armor one. God damn it. But that's fine though. In 4 parades I got 1 rare mask, so that's cool. I'll take 1 rare mask. That's fine. I got excited. I saw Winterman because... Is there a way to tell the difference in like the title of the masks? Of the Winterman and like the power armor version of it? I don't know if there's an actual difference in the names. I'm not sure. How can I put it so it's not blocked off by anything? I guess like that? Yeah, that just about fits everything on it, that's fine. Wait. Scrap all there. Did I just scrap all the Steins? I just scrapped all the Steins, god damn it. Oh well. I think the power armor one is a plan. Interesting. Do I have the power armor one? Or do they maybe change it to a plan? Do I have it? I don't know if I have it or not. No, it's just the regular one. Okay. Oh well. That's fine. But hey, we got 1 rare Farshnart mask in the 4 parades that I did. Funny enough, it was from like the first parade, I think. And then we caught a load more fish, including 3 axolotls and so many regional fish that I don't even need anymore, but I've got a lot of them, and that's pretty cool. But I think I am going to wrap up stream there just because I do have other things that I need to sort out for all of these events that I'm doing. So I'm going to sign out of the game now, and then we're going to have a little chat for a bit before I do head off for the night. Just because, again, I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. So instead, so I'm not tempted to replay the game, we're going to hop on over to here. There we go. Hi. Hey. Big face Letitia. So, the plan for stuff. In an ideal world, I'll be able to stream tomorrow night as well. But I do have a lot of things that I need to pack and organise for the events that I'm doing. But in an ideal world, I'll be able to stream tomorrow night too. It will either be Blueprints, or if I have time, then Doom the Dark Ages, because I want to try and get that last level 100% completed before I move on to the next one. But I don't really want to do that on stream, because it would just take too long. I kind of want to just do it off stream, follow a guide, and then be done with it. So I feel like it's more likely to be Blueprints, because as I said, I have other work things I need to sort out during the daytime, and I also need to pack for the events I'm going to. Then over the weekend, I'll be going to Canterbury Gaming Con, so go find me there if you're about in the area. And then the day after Canterbury Gaming Con, I'm going to Liverpool for Timeless Gaming Con, where I am a creator at. I'm a special guest at Canterbury Gaming Con, and I might be hosting a couple of things as well. But at Timeless, I am just guesting there as a creator. I may be hosting stuff with them at other events, because we have been talking about that stuff, but legalities and logistics and sponsorship stuff meant I couldn't for this one. But that's whatever, stuff that you guys don't need to know about, really. Then after Timeless, I'll be back on the Thursday. Friday, I think I might just have as a day to myself, because I've not had a day to myself in a very long time. Because I don't really count Monday as being a day to myself, because I was far too jet lagged to do anything. And I just unpacked and slept. Like, I travelled, I unpacked, I slept. Yesterday, I was doing a lot of work stuff. So just because I didn't stream, didn't mean I wasn't working. I was doing work on other stuff. So that Friday, after all of these events, I might use it as a day to myself, as a self-care day, and just rest and relax and stuff. The Saturday after Timeless, so next Saturday, I have a late shift at work, so I won't be able to stream. So the next stream I am planning to do after tomorrow is next Sunday. So it's going to be about a week and a half before I stream again, which is so frustrating because, as I said, I want to try and have a more regular stream schedule again, but I just can't because of all the things I'm doing. But I want to try. After next week, the event side of things is a little bit quieter for a bit. Like, I'll have the odd event sprinkled in here and there. But in theory, my weekdays should be a little bit quieter, so I should be able to get back into doing a couple of streams. Roswell, good evening. Welcome into the end of my stream, where I'm just going over a couple of bits and bobs before we go and raid someone. I hope you're well. It's lovely to see you. Yeah, it's been my first stream in a couple of weeks just because life and events and stuff. But yeah, I want to try to get back into the regular stuff. It's just going to be very difficult for the next week and a half-ish just because of these other events. But I will try my best. As I said, streaming isn't my job. It's not something that's going to take priority over other things. But it is something that I still want to try and do as much as I can in my free time. Because I do like streaming, I do like playing games, I do like making content, and I do like hanging out with you guys. But it's just very difficult to fit it in with everything else. But the point is, I'm trying. So, to summarize, before I go and raid someone. Stream, hopefully, tomorrow. Fingers crossed, tomorrow. Likely Blueprints. Maybe Doom the Dark Ages, but likely Blueprints. Then Canterbury Gaming Con. Come see me. Then right after Canterbury Gaming Con, Timeless Gaming Con. Also come see me. Then self-care day. Then work. Then hopefully stream. And then after next week, I don't know what's going on. I don't care at this point. I just want to get through all of this shit that I have going on right now. And then I'll deal with things week by week as I used to do. just whenever I get a busy events period, like I'm going to have another very busy events period in October/November time. I know that because I'm already booked on for 3 events that are pretty much like week after week after week. So that's going to be my next definitely busy time. Up until that point, I'm just going to go with things like week by week and see what happens. But I have to get to that point first. And that will be after next week. So you can all bear with me until then. Great. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're just going to go with things as best we can at the moment. Speaking of, I have so many things that I do need to do tonight. So I am going to find someone to send you all over to raid. And then hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. Again, hopefully, in an ideal world. Let's see who's live that we can go send you over to. I'm gonna send you guys over to someone. Which would be a plan, yes. Let's see. I know who we'll go raid. We're going to go raid lovely, wonderful friend of mine who I met a while ago. I met at a Comic-Con a couple months ago. She's absolutely lovely. I adore her very, very much. Has become an incredibly amazing friend of mine. But never had a chance to raid her before, but we are going to go and raid her tonight. We're going to go and raid my wonderful, amazing friend Danny tonight. So hop in on the raid, guys. That is Hijabi Who there. Danny is fantastic. I absolutely adore her so much. She's so lovely. So give her all the zesty lemon love, guys. If you're a subscriber, use the lemon raid emotes when you get there. These ones right here. Have an amazing night. Take care, and I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow for either some Doom or Blueprints. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out as and when. But take care, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.